Hey guys, welcome to the stream, episode 33, Views from the Vault. We have MUNFU Proffitt in the house today. We will be starting our stream in a couple minutes, so just hang tight.
Man, I kind of slept on that Rockies that you got.
This Rockies is sick.
It's a good hat. Well, you posted the picture earlier. I was like, damn.
TJ has a saying, the mountains are undefeated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they've been defeated in a couple of the collections, though, to be honest with you.
Yeah, like that's honestly kind of what got me not grabbing them as often, is just because there was a couple that hit and I was like, I thought I was gonna like them. I got them in hand and I was like, you know what? I don't like this.
the three best to me. Well, the four best. Number one is the OG, just the regular one with the pink bottom.
The purple.
Yeah. Yep.
The second best is the Merlot. Third
Correct.
best is the Campfire, and then this one to me is the fourth best.
Okay. I like green eggs and ham too. I'm not gonna lie. I like that one. It's a little different. It's a lot of colors, but I like it. I think it matched okay, but yeah, I like all those though.
Yeah. It's good stuff. We'll see. Like we have I don't know what it's like in each respective area, but it feels like New York City is about to go into another lockdown.
I think so too.
They on Monday you can't eat inside of restaurants anymore in New York City.
See, out here it's still, you can still eat in, but they put us on like a 2-week hold and stuff. But it's kind of looking like they're trying to go back to back into closing.
We just opened up youth sports again. My son's playing in a basketball tournament this weekend.
Where are you at?
Iowa.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I went to college in Nebraska and stuff, and I know a lot of people out there in Nebraska. They never really shut down. Like they're still doing everything like just regular. You know what I mean?
What school did you go to?
University. I went to university out there. Yeah. Yeah, my mother's from out there and stuff originally. I have a lot of friends and stuff that stay Iowa, Kansas, all that kind of stuff, but. I used to go to the outlet malls out there. Damn, what's that outlet in Iowa?
Williamsburg.
Yeah.
Just outside Iowa City.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I used to go there all the time.
Now they're all over the place.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can imagine. Imagine.
What outlets?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In Iowa. Wow.
Yeah, that's what New York and California send all their shit to us to buy for cheap later. Yeah.
It's crazy, man, because like I used to go out there. It was like some years ago now, but when I used to go out there, that was a really good outlet. Like that outlet, and then there was one in Kansas City called Legends. I used to go to all the time, and they just used to have just.
Williamsburg used to have everything, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like Coach and all that stuff. Under Armour,
I think
Nike.
outlets are kind of dying a little bit right now.
Tap in, talk about absolutely nothing. That's fine.
All right, let's get started. Welcome everyone. It's episode 33, Views from the Vault. We got a really special guest with us today, MUNFU Proffitt. Pierre's going to take us under the cap with him real quick to kind of learn a little bit about him. Multi-talented YouTuber, multiple genres. So we're really glad to have him in the vault today to go through this week in caps. So Pierre,
I appreciate you guys for sure.
Yeah, so Andre, we're kind of reintroducing you, right?
Yeah, yep.
And I think we had you on just recently, right?
Yeah, on IG the other day, yep.
Yeah, we had you on IG. We're kind of having a good time with that. And I think I had you on there. We talked a little bit about sports world, and we also got a chance to kind of get to know you a little bit better. But I certainly want to give this audience, which is sometimes the same, but there's some different folks that kind of join us on this venue to get to know you better. So why don't you do us, tell us a little bit about yourself, man? Because I know you're an interesting guy. You got a lot of stuff going on. So I'd love to let everyone know a little bit more about you.
Okay, definitely. I go by MUNFU. That's my YouTube name, MUNFU Proffitt. That's my channel and stuff. So basically, I'm real into fashion. I've always been real into fashion, but hats and sneakers are two things that I've always kind of collected. Honestly, quarantine, I discovered Fitted Hat Society, and that was like that elevated my regular habit to like. There's too many hats on my couch right now to sit down on. So honestly, just real into fashion and stuff like that. I stay in Rhode Island. I do YouTube as well. I do reactions, vlogs. I'm actually really kind of consider doing a fashion channel now. That's kind of originally what my channel started as about a year ago, but just, you know, I did music so regularly stuff that it just made more sense to do that. So I kind of transitioned out of that, but now just kind of, you know, now I'm at a certain point where I can kind of do what I like a lot, and that's where I'm at with it, you know, so.
Yeah, you and I have a lot in common. So you grew up in Hartford, Connecticut, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and I grew up in the New Britain area. So we're talking like you and I grew up like 10 minutes apart, man. Yep. Maybe 10 miles. So what was your mall, man? Your mall was probably the West Farms Mall?
Yeah, West Farms.
And
I still to this day, I swear to God, I will leave Rhode Island to drive to West Farms or Braintree.
Yeah. Oh, Braintree. I used to work in Braintree too.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. That's a great mall.
In my younger days, I used to work for Champ Sports. So I used to run the store in South Shore Plaza.
Oh, that's bang. I actually worked at Foot Locker and Providence Place and stuff too. So.
Oh yeah, Providence Place is pretty cool. But if you want to slum it though, you went up to the Manchester, Buckland Hills.
Yeah.
You want to slum it.
Yeah.
So if West Farms is like more like the nicer of the two malls, but then you want to slum it, you went up 84 and you got to you went to the Manchester Mall. But
yeah, no doubt.
And then the other what else is interesting is I also lived in Woonsocket, Rhode Island, which is just a stone's throw away from Providence, and that's where you are now. It's almost like we've had very similar demographics in terms of
no, that's crazy because I lived in Woonsocket as well, so that's definitely I don't know. It's definitely a lot of ties, you know. But
then now we've reconnected in FHS.
Yeah, absolutely. It's wild. I don't know. I feel like with the hat stuff, you meet I've met so many genuine people dealing with this. And I've never been in a culture where I felt like everybody was so positive and willing to help. Like most of the time when you start like especially when there's new people collecting at like a high level, you don't kind of get that. It's not warmth a lot of times. A lot of times it's real cold until you kind of get to a point. But with the hats, man, everybody's like, yo, I got you with an assist, or, oh, I can do this here. And it's just like, you know, everybody comes together, which is real dope.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's a lot different than like we've talked about this quite often. It's a lot different than the sneaker game. It's more collaborative, I'd say. People are a little less cutthroat. I mean, you're still going to find your share of, you know, assholes, but
absolutely,
for the most part, man, you know, you find like a much more nurturing environment in the hat culture than you do in like shoe culture and whatnot. 100%. But so tell us a little bit about your YouTube channel. I know you touched upon it, but we'd love to give everyone a chance to kind of learn more about that.
Yeah, so I do reactions. Originally started out all hip hop. Through it, you know, I realized obviously career choice wise, you got to kind of branch your way out and kind of, you know, diversify your content. Also do things that you're able to eat from, because, you know, a lot of music reactions and stuff get claimed. So unless you're doing stuff that's not claimed, it's just not worth it. And honestly, last year, probably like around October, I started doing, it's a game called League of Legends. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it's probably like one of the most popular computer games of all time. I did a reaction to like a trailer that they put out, like an animated trailer, and it blew up. It went crazy. It changed my channel. I had like, at the time I had like 2,000 subscribers. I went from like 2,000 to 5,000 overnight and got like 100K views on the video. So it kind of changed, you know, my progression of what I felt like was worth doing. And from there, I kind of just started, you know, dibbling and dabbling in different things until I kind of found a way that was just even killed for stuff that I liked. I felt like with YouTube, it's funny because I be wanting to talk to a lot of the hat YouTubers, because since I've came into the hat community, there was only a couple of people I saw doing it. Like you guys were doing it, you know, Fitted Insider, stuff like that, where there was a few unboxings, but as times went, I start realizing all of your guys' videos now are really starting to help each other's videos, because I started watching like unboxings go from like 200-300 views to now I see some that have like 15K, which is something that I don't think would have probably been the same way a year ago. But now that there's so many people joining this community, it's really becoming like an actual niche where I feel like the more you guys keep doing this, the more it's going to elevate. You know what I mean? It's going to 100% elevate. So I don't know. I've done a few unboxings and stuff. And for me, you know, my fan base is a little bit different because I do reactions to music and stuff. But a lot of those people still support me. So, you know, my hat unboxing videos might only get 300-400 views in comparison to my other ones, but those 300-400 people are the people like of my fan base that actually really care. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think it's dope that you guys do what you do because I feel like just watch a year from now, there's going to be a whole entire hat community demographic on YouTube. That's going to be like, it's going to be like this. It's going to be up there with like sneakers and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I think you and I need to jump on one time because Leon might be a hip hop fan. Jason, I don't believe is, but you and I should do something at some point with our top 10 MCs, man.
Definitely, I'm with that.
I'll do top 10 producers too, man.
I'm with that. Absolutely. I like doing stuff like that. That's
off the top of my head, right? I'd say DJ Premier is my favorite producer of all time.
Mine too, probably.
Oh man, DJ Premier was just sick. Him and Pete Rock were my two.
I was literally going to say him and Pete Rock are probably my two favorite producers of all time.
Yeah, I just listened to Pete Rock just had a new instrumental album come out that I've been listening to. And then from an MC standpoint, man, I'm going Black Thought.
I like Black Thought. Jay-Z's my favorite rapper of all time, I can't lie, but it's probably age thing too. I'm 28.
What did Jay-Z say about Common Sense? There was a lyric about Common.
He said some about if you wanted me to rap like Common Sense and something, but something hasn't been common sense. He was basically saying something like, if you guys
he was saying if
spiritual shit, you wouldn't buy it, but since I spit this fly shit, you'll buy it.
Yeah. He was also suggesting that Common was a superior MC.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was. He was giving him credit. But so listen, it was great getting to know you a little bit. So I think what we're going to do now is I don't know if you've seen the show or what we do now, but what we're going to do now is go through the week in caps. So the week in caps, we go vendor by vendor and we just start breaking it down and seeing what we like, what we don't like. Occasionally we'll break off and say, hey, why don't you just give me your favorite 5 here or 2, 3, drop 1, whatever it is. We just kind of do that off the cuff.
Yeah, let's do it, man. I'm with it.
All right, let's take a look what came out this week. My fitteds started off with the Pierre. I don't know if the one on the right has an actual official name. Do you guys know the one on the right?
It did. Let me look it up quick.
I don't remember.
Lucky Green.
Lucky Green. Okay. One on the left, Pierre, you worked on this one with John Jay. You want to tell us?
There's really not much to tell, man. Yeah. I heard you guys on IG saying there's really not much to tell. It's just a really cool colorway that was put together. Green under. Didn't want to go with just a revisit of what it was before, like the OG version. I think the colors are beautiful, man. You got a purple crown, you got that red visor with the red squatchy that kind of connect to that red rose, and then that green under, man. You can't go wrong with a green under. Listen, I think more. I think there's a huge market right now and a huge thirst for some of these minor league caps, be it in the OG versions or in these alternate versions. I just think there's a huge market for these and it's an untapped resource.
Yeah. I feel like since those minor league, a lot of the changeovers and stuff like that have happened. All those sale hats have kind of pushed out a lot of the older stock that they've had, and I've really seen a lot of like good gems come out of that. I don't know, the one with it looks like Atlanta, but it's not. I think it has a D. What is that? I don't even know.
Danville.
It's a good hat. It's a real good hat.
Yeah. Listen, I think so here, first of all, everyone knows my love for Brandiose and Clink Room, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love what they do. But I will say, I think some of the minor league stuff that's out there now is a departure from that old classic look that we see here with this Portland Rockies cap. A lot of it, because, minor league games are family oriented. It's like, it's almost like mascotty, and I get it. I get it. but I also think I love to see something like this still. And there's a need for this in the market. There's a thirst for this in the market. We just have to continue to find it and do it in cool, different ways. Like this logo is incredible.
It is.
It's incredible. And there's many more like it.
It's a solid, definitely.
Yeah. And the Diamondbacks one is sharp, man. I mean, black with a Kelly green under is another great combination that I think people just kind of forget about, man.
Yeah.
I believe this year is going to be, there is still going to be alternate UV colors, but I also believe there's going to be a huge focus on green unders again, because
100%. I think with, just to add to that, I think with the amount of colored undervisors, I feel like it's really starting to push some people to go back to that classic style stuff too. Because I feel like that's a big reason why those white sweatbands right now are kind of hitting. I think people are kind of liking that a little bit because it is a classic feel,
Yeah, it looks like it's classic. That's the way. It's like the way God intended fitted has to be.
Yeah.
And now, but I don't know, man. I think, I told this story before, Andre, on the show, but I remember I used to have a guy that worked for me that was like really, all tatted up. He had like, all tatted up, ear gauges, all that stuff. He was like real alternative. And he told me it's because I want to be different. And one day I said, dude, I'm actually the different one now. Because I don't have none of that shit, but everybody else now is all tatted up with ear gauges and fucking nose. So like I believe what's different now is the classic green under, white guts, that sort of thing. That's the different now.
Absolutely.
And everyone's looking to be different. That's what we're always looking to set ourselves apart, right?
Yeah, that's
and I think
things,
that's what started the pinks, but it's also what's going to shift everybody back to this.
Absolutely.
Because
it's full circle. That's the thing. Like I don't know. I'm vocal. You've noticed by Fitted Hat Society, when I see some shit I don't like, I'm definitely going to address it. But I'm just one of those people, like I've understood fashion a lot, and I understand how everything is fatty. Everything is fatty. There's only a couple things that are like real staple classics that never go out of style. And that's one of those things, colored undervisors. It's no different than 2005 all over print shit. That shit was the hottest thing at one time, and then it came a point where now it's like, that's way I guess it's kind of shifting back to that a little bit, but like, you know what I mean. I'm with you, man.
Were these were all of my Fitteds releases?
No.
Oh, sorry. Oh wow, yeah.
We got the double logos, or double pack, dual pack, or
the double ups.
Yep.
He called them like three different things.
Yeah, the official name was the double up.
Okay.
But and then you got a whole bunch of Yankee stuff here.
But these are all double up logos.
Every one of them is, huh?
Every one of them is. Yep. I didn't know a great way to show the picture of them. So
no, it's tough. And even when I was trying to take pictures of them for my Instagram, Jason, I could barely figure it out. I had to do some real creative shit.
Yeah.
But what were you guys' thoughts here?
It's different. I don't know how like people would if like you wear them backwards. I don't know if like it's like a different feel, I guess. I really like the Boston one. It's the one that doesn't really have two patches. It has two hits.
He wanted a second patch on it, but it didn't get approved.
Okay.
So went with the Shamrock.
Mm-hmm.
But each of them has a theme. So when you look at it, like the Yankees one is a 1977 theme. So it's got the World Series and the All-Star Game patch, which that All-Star Game patch is underrated.
Okay.
Is it the one? Yeah. 1977. And then the Oakland A's was like an anniversary theme. So it's got the 50th and the 25th on there.
Mm-hmm.
And then like the Pirates one is an All-Star Game theme. It has 94 and 2006. And then, the Mets, obviously a World Series theme with 86 and 69. So it was thematic, it wasn't just slapped together, but, I don't know, like there's mixed reactions on these, right, Jason? So when you post them, you must've gotten mixed reactions.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people are like, what the fuck? But then a lot of people are like, damn, this is nice. I personally appreciate the creativity and the willingness to stretch the bounds of what can be put on a hat. I don't know if I could wear one of these though, because I like to wear my hats backwards, and I prefer a smaller logo. This one, the one I have on, is even quite large for me. So, I do like the 77, but it's not something I can pull the trigger on.
It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't, right? But I think I think when you're talking about be more creative, push the boundaries, don't do what everybody else is doing, does that, and then the knock becomes, oh, this isn't, okay, fine, it's not it, but you gotta, like you said, Jason, you gotta appreciate the fact that that it's something different. It's something different.
Mm-hmm. It is. I don't know. I think honestly, my first like super busy hat was the Hat Club Timeline one. Mm-hmm. And I was kind of skeptical. And then my second busy hat actually was, because I was really like a really simplistic kind of hat taste until probably more recently I started broadening myself. Mm-hmm. But that icon one that they just dropped today on Hat Club. Yeah. I got the Yankee, and at first I didn't know how I was gonna like it, but I got it in hand, and it instantly became one of my favorite hats. But it was actually because of the dead space on the hat. Just because like I thought it was so busy, and it kind of is, but like from the side and the back, you don't see the patches. Mm-hmm. So this one to me, I feel like isn't bad. I feel like I'd also have to see it in person, but yeah. I feel like it has its moments, kind of like what you said. It's like it might be. It seems more of like a collector's item, but I feel like there's times and places where you might be able to pull it off, and it might look decent.
If they made a Red Sox one, of that all around, right? Like they did with L.A. and New York, I would buy two and wear one.
Yeah, I just doubled up. I doubled up on those because I was like, damn, I like this hat. I like that hat. Yeah. But these I feel like they're cool. I definitely feel like you could pull them off sometimes, but again, I probably wouldn't go crazy and buy a bunch of them, but they definitely fit unique style though, for sure.
When I gave so John Jay from My Fitness asked for my feedback on him. I said, from a symmetry standpoint, I would have rather, even if it's a tonal New Era flag, use a smaller patch on the other side, so there's a patch on each side.
Yes.
Because I don't know, I'm more of a symmetry type guy where
I am too.
Where I want that balance. It almost feels like it's unbalanced like this, but I still like them. I picked up quite a few of them. The only one that was disappointing to me, honestly, guys, in hand was the Oakland A's one, and I told John that the back patch was very choppy. Not his fault. The embroidery was so choppy you could barely read the stuff. So
it's gotta be hard to embroider those patches on a seam.
Well, I also think the size of that patch on the back was smaller.
Yeah.
So when it's smaller, you lose some of the detail.
Sure.
Yeah.
And with embroidery, you can't just scale down the file. You have to redigitize it. So it's a completely different process. I'm sure they could. I mean, they're New Era, right? They just do it again, but there's a lot of times you're already packing it into like that 2-inch patch, and then now you're gonna go bring it down further to like an inch and a half, inch and a quarter. You're gonna lose a lot of the stuff in there. So I totally agree.
I'm excited to get to the New Era slides because I hope we have those in here, right? Of the patch, the all around hats they did.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll have them. Clink Room looks like they discovered some of the alternate I guess threads or fabrics, I guess. So we got marble make its first appearance, camo and elephant print. What do you guys think of these?
I like some, don't like others.
Okay.
But we can start somewhere else. Let's start with let's start with Andre. Andre, what are your thoughts on these?
Not bad. I feel like you said, I do like some of the colorways. The one with the cement print kind of stands out to me a lot. I like that. That's a nice little drop. Actually, their detail is crazy. From what I've seen of the detail from the Clink Room has been absolutely insane. I haven't had the opportunity to grab anything, but I also like this gorilla on the left-hand side too, the navy one. I think that's
Yeah.
Gorilla, but yeah, that's a good hat too.
Is that Jacobo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jacobo.
Yep. Double Kong.
Yeah.
That one was in crits a while ago, and then it just kind of just showed up here. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but we've talked about that before. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean it's dead, right?
Yeah,
Sometimes
exactly.
you see these things like on Monday morning crits, and then it doesn't show up that Friday. That could be anything. Leon, we all three of us know the process, Andre, where you might hear back on Tuesday and say, "Hey, sign the paperwork."
Yeah.
but let's say you don't get that email, or you're busy and you wait a couple of days. You've missed the cut, so maybe it'll show up later, or they just hold you
Or
up.
sometimes it doesn't even go to crits. It just goes right to the drop on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe it could have been like a design change, who knows?
Or
Some of the
tweak,
back-
or maybe it just
Yeah.
they drop 6 at a time, so maybe it just didn't fit into the schedule or whatnot. So
Yeah. So why don't we do this? Why don't we go around and why don't we rank our top 3 and then the one we get rid of?
Okay. Who wants to go first?
Huh?
We'll go Andre first.
All right. My number one, I honestly would probably give to the Gorilla. I think that's a Gorilla. I hope I'm saying
yes,
that
yeah.
right. Okay. Then the second one is the cement print. And then my third selection would probably be the squirrel. I like the colors. I feel like all 3 of those colors are real good. I feel like they complement each other real well. I guess the only little debatable color choice to me would be the squirrel one, just with the yellow and the red. Sometimes I like that combo. Sometimes it's just one of those things where it doesn't work. The one I'd probably get rid of is honestly the camo one, but I don't think the camo one is bad. I think it's a good hat. It's just, I don't know how I feel about the all camo brim. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that logo. It's that camo visor.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling it.
The other 2 are good hats, though. I it's just one of those things. Again, I'd probably have to see it in person before I could really give you an honest.
Yeah.
That's
the hard part about these. You won't, and nobody will see them in person for about 3 months. So
yeah.
I'd go just the opposite of Andre. I'm going nut punchers or whatever first.
Yeah.
And then the elephant print, and then the Devil Kong 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
The one I would get rid of is that is the fire grizzly one up in the upper left hand corner. I'm not feeling that logo.
I'm pretty much the same. I like the nut punchers. I like the gorilla. Having a hard time finding a third. I want to like the forest fire one, but it just seems kind of depressing. Like, I don't know what the story is behind it. Like, it's a cool. It's almost there. I just want to know the context.
Ryan, New England Fitted is actually in the comments. He did the deer.
And Ryan also did Card Sharks.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I like the logo. I'm just kind of confused on what it's supposed to mean. And then the deer, I'm not sure why the deer is like a vampire deer. So that's I would get rid of one. It'd probably be between the vampire deer or the forest fire. The forest fire I want to like, but there's something about it that's kind of throwing me off.
It's a demon deer, by the way. So it is kind of
Is this the second time we've done the demon deer? Like, they've done that before, right?
Mm-hmm.
With the collectors.
I don't know.
Didn't they have some crazy deer before?
No, there was Nine Tails.
There
about Nine Tails?
There was a deer. No, there was a deer one from the East Coast. Remember it was like an East Coast Canada story.
I don't.
It was like
remember.
a skull. It was a. Oh, I'll look it up. But
No.
they for sure they did something with the deer or some sort of.
Yeah.
Whatever.
For me, I would go. Gosh, I kind of like Fullback by Casey. I do like that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about that. That visor. I do have some cement 3s, I guess that'll go well with it. But other than that, I mean, I don't know about the visor, but I do like the hat. My second, honestly, would be Casters. I kind of think that's cool looking, and I'm not a wizard type guy, but I certainly think that's a really cool logo. And then, gosh, it would be a toss up for me between the Demon Deer and Nut Punchers. The one I'm gonna drop here is gonna be the Bear as well. I don't know, black, olive, and red. It's an awful lot going on in this hat, man.
Yeah,
an awful lot. If it was like, if I don't know, I think the color of the crown and the visor and the undervisor is just too much for me. It's too much.
Yeah, I agree.
A lot going on.
I feel like if it was brown, maybe it might not be as much. I feel like it would kind of mute down that. I don't know. Maybe with the black and the green, it kind of.
Yeah, Ryan's in the comments. He's saying he didn't have any change in the. He didn't have any say in the color change, and then he also was saying the Wendigo by Aurelian was the crazy deer I was talking about. So.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, but it was a cool week. There wasn't really no theme to it, I guess, but
no, what'd you guys, while we're on this though, what'd you guys think about their like kind of March Madness setup to figure out the next league? What did it land on?
I'll check right now.
I think like Robot made it pretty far, I think. Or
I think Robot versus Galaxy, right?
Something like that. I don't remember, but it happened pretty quick.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. They did around a day. Yeah. So we got Galaxy, new league fun. Galaxy versus Mythology. I think that's probably still open.
Yeah. All right.
I wonder what alternate history is going to be. That was a kind of
no, alternate history didn't make it.
Yeah. But I'm curious what it would have been like what could you do with that? But yeah, that was an interesting way. So, Clink Room, get your stuff. See what else came out. Hat Club, a lot of Christmas themed stuff. I revealed on Jason's Live. I have not seen the Christmas Story and the Christmas Vacation movie. So,
or Elf.
Real? You've never seen that movie?
He hasn't seen like 3 of the best 5 Christmas movies of all time.
Oh my God, are you just like, I'm not gonna watch it because
I don't know. It was always on TV. I never really sat down to really watch them.
Christmas Vacation, bro, is like, listen.
I love it, man.
That shit is going to make you cry tears. I'm telling you.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna watch it before Christmas because it's just been on like the to-do list, and I actually own Elf.
Okay, I've actually never seen Elf. Honestly,
okay,
I've never seen Elf, but Christmas Story I think is a classic movie. I think it's a great movie, but it's one of those. But the whatchamacallit though, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
I'll take National Lampoon's over the Christmas Story any day.
Agreed. Okay. Tears of joy.
Yeah,
that's what is it with Chevy Chase?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know the movie. I just haven't seen it.
Just never seen it.
Yeah. I'll say, like, listen, I think these hats are kind of underwhelming. Now, not the Brandiose ones.
Yeah.
The 2 Black Santa and the Luchador Santa. That's the second time we've seen the Luchador Santa. Last year it was I have it back here. It's black with a gray under.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I love those 2. I love Black Santa and I love the Luchador.
Yeah.
The rest of these, I'm like, I don't know, man. I mean, like the table lamp, I get it. The leg lamp, right? Yeah, real funny, but it's super narrow and thin on the hat. It doesn't even fill the hat. It's like, I don't know.
It's awkward. I agree.
Not wearing that shit.
Yeah. We're not wearing that shit.
No, man.
I'm not a big festive hat kind of person. I'm not gonna lie. Nah. I kind of like that the Eblins one a little bit.
Don't even get me going, man. The Eblins Red Sox one is probably the Christmas hat of the year for me, man.
It's a cool hat. It's just like, hey, you walk into the Christmas scene and you got a damn Christmas hat on your hat. Like, you can't, I feel like it's a good hat.
Anyone know what the bird's all about?
The bird? Yes, the Goose Island. Yeah, Goose Island Bombers dressed as Santa Claus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's done the Goose Island Bombers.
Same thing with the Octo.
I know the Goose Island Bombers. I don't know. We just threw a Christmas hat on them.
Is that the one that was like velvet?
It's like It's
some
suede
sort of
or something.
suede or
Kinda-
something.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Like faux suede, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a smorgasbord of Christmas hats.
If Brandios releases like a different ethnic Santa Claus every year, that'd be pretty badass.
That
You know,
would be
just
cool.
make its way around.
Dude, that would be
That would
badass.
be
Like,
Yeah,
like do a Pakistani one next year. Like, just keep doing them all, man.
yeah.
It'd be badass.
I have to change the beard color up though. I like it though. I like
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I like
That would
it.
be
I like it.
idea.
Yeah, Black Santa was an instant cop for me.
Yeah.
So I didn't even
Oh, I
think
bought
about
it. I bought
Yeah.
it too. I bought it too.
I'm like, all
I
right, cool.
didn't, but I should have, honestly.
I think it's still on the site.
It might
It's still available in a few sizes. Yeah.
But all right. Some standard pink bottoms and icy blues. Some went quicker than others. I think the Tigers went really, really fast. Did the
Mhm.
Cubs go fast, Jason?
Yeah. Cubs went pretty fast too.
Okay.
Yep.
And then some of them kind of sat. Some of them didn't.
The rest of them, well, the Mariners went pretty quick, and that Yankees, the '99 Yankees with the iced out World Series logo, that one flew too. But the rest of them kind of just sat.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're starting to see it, man. You're starting to
Milwaukee.
see.
I think Milwaukee's still on the site.
Dude, Atlanta Braves still got a full size run on the site.
Which Atlanta Braves?
The one
The
in the
feather.
middle, top
The
row.
feather.
The feather.
Oh, my dumb ass. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That is. Yeah. Yep, it is on there.
I don't know, man. I mean, I love the coked out Tiger.
Mm-hmm.
I love the Cubs 62. That one I really do like that Ernie Bakes era
Mhm.
Cub. I like the Mariners one, and I do like the Atlanta feather one.
Mhm.
I do. I don't know, man. I think people are getting worn out
Fatigued. I agree.
Mhm.
from this.
I agree.
You do different colors. Like, you know, we're going to see some Sports World stuff later, and we're going to see some other vendors out there that are doing different color undervisors and kind of tying them in differently. I do like these. I want to be clear, but I think in general the public is getting fatigued a little
I
bit
agree.
from the pink undervisor.
I think there's a combination of everybody. I feel like they kind of flooded the streets with nickel bags. That's what I say every time, because I feel like it a little bit is just like it's oversaturated a bit now, because the pink is now the new regular, and now they're trying to find that anywhere. It's not really exclusive, quote unquote, anymore.
For God's sakes, Lids is doing them.
No, I mean, bro, Lids, Eblins, and Champs in Foot Action. You can walk in and get the ASG pre-orders from Foot Action right now.
I know.
Like, literally. So it's like, I definitely think some of these hats are really good. It just also, what side of the fence do you lie on? Because a lot of these are ones that we've already had. Or, you know, variations of. Like, I think the 99 patch is a very good hat.
Yeah.
You know, white good.
I hate the Yankees, but I think that patch is great.
Best patch.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but
It's my favorite patch, but yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, I get it, man. But I think it's a good looking patch. But I do think what's more powerful about the pink bottom itself is what it did to hat culture over the last year plus. I'm gonna have Jason live, Justin live with me on Monday.
Cool.
And we're gonna talk a little bit about it. But what's more powerful is the ripple effect it had on hat culture.
Absolutely.
You know, but now you're right, it's everywhere now.
I think it's going to be an on-field color. I think it's going to be an on-field hat.
Yeah, it won't be an outfield.
I don't think so. You know,
maybe for a special event like Mother's Day or something like that.
Yeah. That's what I figured. But
yeah,
I think if they approve that, though, that's going to open like a very big. I feel like, because you got to think, if they do that, bro, and the world sees that, people are going to go and buy those hats. I think that I don't see why a New Era wouldn't, because the hottest thing right now, everybody is trying. Like, I got my brother's 18 and I'm 28. My little brother's friends call me and shit. Like, hey, man, where do you get those pink hats? And I'm like,
you know, Andre, the thing is, though, the crossover to on-field is like the battle of performance versus fashion. So, you know, the problem is with pinks being on-field, it wouldn't necessarily be the best performance thing.
Yeah, I agree. I get that.
You know?
I get that.
But yeah, I think for a special event like Jason's talking about, that would be a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree.
I agree. And that teal Diamondbacks tripped me out because for a second I thought they restocked the green eggs and ham Diamondbacks, but it's obviously teal, so
Yeah,
I might be going a little colorblind.
That's still a good looking hat.
it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a nice hat.
The All-Star Game icons hats restocked.
Andre referenced these earlier.
Andre doubled up. I had them. I haven't worn them yet, so I didn't need to double up. So congrats on whoever got them. These were highly sought after when they came out. I think it was like the summer, I want to say.
Yeah, these things were
It's
like flew, right?
May or June, something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, good
these
stuff.
are cool hats, man.
Yeah. They're great hats. They're still great. It probably took them that long to just restock them. So
Yeah.
My only question is, why didn't they put a couple more patches on the back two panels? Or
may-
maybe
may not have
weren't
had-
enough All-Star games. I don't know.
maybe they ran out of All-Star games because
Yeah.
Yeah,
only
you got to
hosted so
think
many.
about it. There's only been so many, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
the All-Star game started in what, like 1930 something, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Because the earliest All-Star game patch I have in my collection is of 1933.
Well, that's when it started then.
That's well, I mean, there could be but there could be something earlier that I didn't pick up. But
Well, there wasn't a hat for it. That's for sure.
Yeah. I kind of don't mind that they didn't put anything on the back, I guess, in hand. Like on pictures, I'm like Pierre, I'm kind of like a symmetry person.
Mhm.
But in pictures, I feel like it kind of doesn't do the hat nearly as much justice as in hand. I feel like I don't know. I kind of like the dead space a little bit just because usually when they do have a hat like this, they do utilize every panel.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is okay. My when I got the original timeline one, I wasn't the biggest fan because I didn't like that there wasn't a logo in the middle. That was something that was kind of like a deal breaker for me. That was where my symmetry OCD kicked in because I was like, although it's symmetrical, it makes sense. It just throws me off not having that because I don't know. It kind of looks like a blank.
That's like a staple of a hat, right?
Exactly. Yeah. But I don't know.
So TJ said in the comments, I was right. 1933.
Go. There you go.
So I did like these. These are good quality too. When you get them in hand, like they feel substantial. The embroidery is really nice. They're done very well. These are very well done caps.
Did they have a satin under?
Yes.
It's a satin undervisor, satin green, right? Was it these that had satin green, or was it the?
I want to say these did.
These did.
Remember.
They did.
Yeah.
They had
I kind of did notice though, that they changed the Yankee one slightly from the original drop.
Did they?
Yeah, the newest one has a white button on top. And also when I saw the pictures, it looked like a Kelly green undervisor, not a satin green. But I noticed that the LA one did have a satin green one, but I'm not 100% sure. But I didn't see an actual picture of the undervisor of the newest green one. But I know it has a white button instead.
You know what though? I don't think anyone knew it was gonna have a satin undervisor when they bought it the first time around because it wasn't super visible. And then when people got them in hand, people were like, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
So looking at the website now, the Yankees one they have on there has a navy button.
Does it?
They used a different picture, 100%. Because if you look at the pictures that they took and posted, it has a white button.
Okay, and then gotcha. And then the picture on the website, it does look like it is a satin green.
Yeah, I think they used the old pictures though.
They could have, honestly. Yeah, they probably did.
I'm almost positive, but
Or they had Pancake doing button swaps.
Yeah, that could be it.
Google Lou's getting into the button swaps too. So
he wasn't messing around. And you know what he did? He also referenced the video where we had Chris do the button swap.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I would be nervous.
But yeah. So maybe when you get them in hand, Andre, you can let us know.
Yeah,
if there's any differences. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't even consider it because I just figured, okay, I have it. I'm not doubling up.
Yeah.
Cool. The bandana collection. These are pretty cool. And then the camo, I forgot what the camo one's called.
The utility pack.
Yeah. I don't know.
They've done that before.
Something similar, but not with the big clothing patch.
2 years ago they did
it had a flag.
It had a flag, like a Velcro flag on it or something.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the bandana hats.
Yeah, the snapback one looks better because it can breathe a little bit more. It was a black crown with the bandana on the brim. These ones are a little bit crazy. The black one looks kind of cool. I don't know about the olive though.
I agree.
Yeah. And the utility one, Jay, do you remember if it has like a patch or anything? It's just like that piece of fluffy Velcro.
Yeah, no, I don't remember it being a patch or anything. They just said it's built with a bunch of different panels and yeah, I don't remember what.
I'll never know.
Yeah, I won't either.
I have the original one, the one with the U.S. flag.
I have that too, cool. Leon. I have that too. That one looked good.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. The Velcro, the soft side, it said like I think it said USA under, and then it came with like a flag.
Yeah,
that was like a cool hat. This one just seems kind of half-assed.
I think that was
I don't understand that.
That was a different hat though.
Yeah, I don't understand. That looks like they took a patch out of like a winter jacket.
What was it? What was a different hat?
The one 2 years ago.
Yeah, but it was the same. It was the same theme though. It was this utility pack.
Yeah. Okay.
He said it looks like he took it out of a winter jacket.
It does, right? I don't know.
Yeah, it does. It does. It looks like the tag on a coat.
I just like it's kind of disappointing because like you always hear about stores struggling to get stuff approved and whatever, but they're New Era, so they should be able to approve whatever they want.
Like whatever they want. Yeah.
So
it's like, a little lazy. It's a little light.
I'm sure. Yeah, and there's just checks and you're right, but there are checks and balances even with them. They have a legal department that's not going to allow them to get themselves in trouble. That's even worse.
That's bad.
But I don't know. It's like we were close. We were close on these. I feel like.
Yeah, well, I think we totally understand why the bandana prints aren't in blue and red.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's a reason they use olive and black.
Could you imagine how many they would sell if they did it in blue and red?
It's crazy.
How many people would die wearing them?
They used to 100%.
Oh yeah.
Like in 2005, they had like a whole line of all the bandanas. I was like,
I have a couple of those, but I'll never wear them.
Like the strips right here.
Yep. Yeah. White at the top, and then I'll never wear them. I have them.
Yeah, absolutely. I had them too. Trust me.
Yeah.
Are there a lot of Bloods and Crips in Toronto?
Not that I roll with, but it's not my crowd. But Bodega dropped some stuff. I didn't realize this at first, but the all over one spells Bodega.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah,
that one kind of went over my head because like the LA, they're not counting the L. And
when this first released or when this first dropped, everybody was like, the coast to coast, but you're using Boston. I'm like, yeah, well, Boston's further east than New York.
Boston is on the East Coast, and Bodega is a Boston store.
Right. So finally, people are explaining, hey, Bodega's in Boston.
I saw you correcting someone else too. Stilly, who I love, said this is the Weeper. And you're like, no, there's far worse and there are.
There.
So out of support to Bodega, a Boston store, I did purchase the set. So even the all around, I know people are going to give me some shit about it, but I did. I thought these were cool. And I think the side patch is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do like the side patches.
It's interesting they let them do like an MLB style Batterman on the Boston and the LA hat. It's not a standard.
No, it's like a Bodega Batterman.
Yeah, it's interesting, right? Because even with Born and Raised, right, and some of these other fashion companies, you didn't see them do that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. This is the first one we've seen do that, right? Where they allow them to alter the Batterman.
Yeah. So that was really.
I've never seen that before.
I've never seen it either. So I was really surprised. And then in some of the pictures, that the navy looks really. On the Boston looks really bright compared to what we see here. So it'll be interesting to see like what we actually get. And then the magenta button, I don't know the story behind that, but that's kind of different.
Yeah.
Listen, I like these, man.
Yeah,
I do.
I kind of do too. Honestly, I felt like when I saw them, I felt like a lot of people were gonna kind of give them a hard time.
Well, they
I
did.
feel like the patch is kind of creative. You know what I mean? I like it.
Yeah. Anytime a little like a vendor or a brand gets to play with existing licensed logos, it's a big deal.
I also showed support to them directly. I didn't buy it from New Era. I bought it through their actual shop.
Yeah. I did too. The shipping was like $10, but they didn't charge tax, so whatever.
Yeah.
Good stuff. I'm not sure what the stock level is currently, but anytime a brand gets to do stuff like this, it's always exciting. So good job, Bodega. Monopoly.
Yeah.
Back with another set.
They make some cool looking hats, man.
Yeah. I just feel like it's one of those things where, like, if you get into it, then you're like gonna keep buying them. But I skipped on the first set, so I'm kind of glad that I don't have to keep.
I agree.
Well, I get the hat every time just because of hats.
Okay.
Yep.
The under on this is a little deceiving because this isn't the under is a little bit lighter than this, a little bit. It's like got this. It's a. I don't know. I like the hat one.
Yeah,
Art is my favorite piece.
I like that they use the single letter logo on the back instead of the full Monopoly word mark. So that was a nice touch.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. These are the stuff. Oh,
so I didn't even put all 30 teams on here. I thought the 4 that I put showed how bad they actually are.
Hat Club tried this
picture
shit
was just bad resolution, and I forgot they made that hat.
No. So the problem with these is these are like 16-bit logos.
Yeah.
So they're just the 8-bit logos look a lot better than these because they look more boxy. They look more pixelated. These just look like incomplete static, right? Just
blurred pictures, yeah.
Or some type of printer error, or like someone was pulling certain threads out or something.
Well, Hat Club did this stuff in the past and they all went clearance. And I think even if Hat Club put these on a site right now, they'd go clearance.
Yeah. I don't know. If they did
I didn't mind the Hat Club ones though.
Yeah, if they did the 8-bit logos, there's a market for them, but
I don't like any of this 8-bit shit.
These are worse, way worse.
These are all bad. Why do you want this? Like, why does someone want like
nostalgia for the like?
It's like how like NBA Jam, how it loaded up for NBA Jam.
Fine, go play Invaders on your Atari and call it a day. Like, I don't want that shit on my head. I don't want that shit on my head, man. Would you wear these? Would you wear these, Andre? Would you wear something like this?
Oh God, no. Absolutely not. It's like you said, I feel like they missed the mark. I feel like it's almost not messed up enough for it to look like it's supposed to be that way intentionally.
Yeah.
It almost looks like it's just a mistake, like you bought the hat at the corner store. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think all these are bad no matter who does them. I think these whatever bit graphic hats they're garbage.
Yeah. Pass on those.
Again, with these, I didn't want to include all 60 teams, so I just included our favorite teams.
Yeah.
I like these.
I like the bottom ones a lot. I'm not quite sold on like the brim drop ones, the ones at the top.
I think I'm the opposite.
Really?
I don't know if I like the brim ones, but like it's that middle logo, man. It's that middle logo. Not having that middle logo just kills me. it's the patches are dope though.
I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for like a lot of thread. So the more embroidery you put on it, like I'm all in. And the back's got the huge logos too. I'm all in.
Oh, the Red Sox one is perfect for me, man. It's my favorite All-Star game of all time.
Yeah.
And the most important World Series in my lifetime for me. I don't know, man. That Red Sox hat to me was like Jason actually sent me a heads up before I saw the email come through on New Era from New Era, and I don't know, man. I absolutely love that Red Sox one.
The Boston one is a good one. That's to me that's the best one.
Yeah, but I think some of the brims are better than others on that brim collection.
Like the Marlins only got 3 logos.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did them dirty. Oh my God. Yeah, they did them dirty.
And they used all the Miami ones. So they didn't even go to Florida. Like
yeah.
Dude, that Atlanta one is nice.
Yeah.
I just wish, and I know it's a whatever, it's for them or what, they have to have their logo on the side. I just wish you just move that down a little bit and then it'd just be all symmetrical. Make the hat.
I know. I'm with you. Yeah. I thought the Diamondbacks brim one was nice too.
Yeah.
I don't know if I saw that one.
But there were
it's not bad. I do the Boston all over one though. To me, that's the. I mean, I can't say that. Looking at that Atlanta one too, that one's actually a good.
Yeah,
they're good looking hats. So to me, I probably just wouldn't wear it. It's not. I would buy it, but I just probably wouldn't wear it. That's all.
there were some misses on some of the teams, like on their choices of logos.
Detroit was one of them.
Detroit was questionable. New York, like they had 4 All-Star games and 27 World Series to pick from. Why did they pick like the 2 that they did?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But overall, I mean, it's a solid effort from New York Cap. It's some of the better stuff we've seen from them in a while.
They've been putting out much better stuff.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
They have. Yeah, I agree.
All right. Our friends at Sports World dropped a bunch of stuff. Yeah,
A bunch of stuff.
Bunch of stuff. There's like no
That,
real essential theme, so
Nope.
No, and they don't have a theme.
Yeah,
They
no.
just have like we're gonna knock you out with some cool colors. But that Chicago Cubs was by far the winner of this slide, in my opinion. That picture doesn't do it justice.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say your picture looked a lot better of that.
Their pictures are not great. They're getting better, but they're still not good. But yeah,
I like that Florida one. In the Miami Heat colorway.
That's
like
pretty
that
cool.
one.
Yeah, that is cool too. And when I showed the Houston Astros with that floor under, a lot of people love that one. I'm not a huge fan of that one, but
I don't like the patch on that one. The patch they chose on that one.
Yeah, and the Orioles one, I love that gray with the blue under. I do like that.
Yeah.
What I don't like is they're using that 2000. God, I wish they would just stop using
that Phoenix.
And I'm not talking about them. I'm talking in general. Just please, everybody, stop using that Arizona Diamondbacks All-Star Game patch. Like, stop it.
That's the most overused patch of the year.
No, but use what MyFitted did. MyFitted used a beautiful 25th anniversary of Camden Yards patch with that same front bird, and it looks fucking amazing. Like, why use the 2011 World's All-Star Game patch? Why?
Yeah. What's going on with that Houston one? It's got like a multicolored star with the spaceship. Like that one's kind of.
That one's
That one's a hard one to.
They released one Houston hat. I don't know if it's on the next slide.
That's coming up.
I'll wait on that one. That one they blew through. A lot of people love that yellow Diamondbacks cap.
We've seen that color before in other teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
and that Atlanta Braves inaugural season patch cap.
I think they're just rolling through every single color of that.
And I'm fine with it because they all look good. So like the yellow looks great, the red looks great, and this blue looks great as well.
Yeah.
Do you have that Angels hat? Do any of you guys have that Angels hat? The
with the wings?
Yes.
I definitely
not in that color.
No,
I have it in like the Marshy's colorway.
How does that color look in person?
I have an Expos one in that colorway.
It's nice.
It's really nice.
Yeah, see, that looks, oh my God. Yeah, that looks really good. Yeah. They did that one really right, though. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, some more stuff.
Okay. So that Houston one.
There's some good stuff here.
That Houston one's not bad. See, like
that Houston one would be a perfect hat if that rocket would just launch right the fuck off the front of that thing.
I'm not mad at the rocket.
You said that about MyFitted too. MyFitted, remember they did that one, and I loved it.
Dude,
except for the rocket.
That's a perfect hat, except for that fucking rocket. I mean,
I'd take the rocket over the frozen palm trees right now.
I agree.
I don't know.
The rocket. I don't wear Houston hats, but the rocket's a little.
I'm not as mad at the rocket as I am at the palm tree, though.
I'll tell you the two best that I think on here, and I'd love to hear everybody else after that. That Milwaukee Brewers All-Star Game. I think it's 2002 All-Star Game patch with that mint under. Oh my God! And these colors are lighter. This is darker than what the actual colors are. So remember that. Like you're looking at something that doesn't. And the second. Well, no, actually, I think the best hat on this slide is that Twins hat with the olive with the red under.
Yeah.
Good hat.
The olive.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed when you see that thing in hand, and I'm going to have one here tomorrow or Monday, right? When that's in hand, that thing is fantastic.
Olive and red complement each other real well.
Oh my God. Don't even get me started on it.
To me, the sleeper on this, and I don't know why, it's probably a me thing. I like purple and pink combo. I do like this Yankee. I feel like nice. I'm surprised that Yankee is sitting the way it is because I feel like if Hat Club or My Fitteds dropped that hat would have been gone.
It looks like a J-Tips colorway. So,
It does. It
so
does.
that might be it.
So
it's solid. I just feel like I don't know. I feel like I don't know, that Rockies with the pink, the purple Rockies with the pink bottom to me from Hat Club this year was like, I really like that hat, but that makes me like that hat a lot. I like that hat. I think that one and that Twins to me are probably the best on this slide.
yeah, listen, I'll get back to the olive and red really quick. So the first time I saw it done really well of late was actually we haven't really seen a whole lot of the olive and red. My Fitteds did it first, right? With that
Spanish
I think it was
olive.
Yeah. I mean, that started it for me. And then that went on pre-order. A lot of people jumped on that. And then that Cardinals one that Jason showed today on his live that I picked up was, oh my God, man. That Cardinals in olive with red is incredible. And this Twins is no different.
I'll be on the next page. But for me, on this page, I love that they used the wheat on that Milwaukee Brewers with the wheat logo.
Yep.
And it's a cotton crown too on that one.
Yeah. That dark wheat is always a cotton. And then I'm going with the Raiders. I know a lot of people don't like seeing red Raiders hats or whatever, but I like that red and icy. And I'm a Raiders fan, so that's a nice looking hat to me.
I like red Raiders hats. I think red Raiders hats are dope. I agree. One of my favorite colorways is either teal and red or baby blue and red together. I like that. I feel like it is.
Yep.
I would never wear it, but that pink with the green is just something about just catching my eye. I would never.
Which one is that? Which one is that one?
The Minnesota, like that funky
shit, that
pink.
thing is intense, man.
Yeah, I just feel like that should have like a nuclear.
I would wear it.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's catching my eye. I don't know if I'd ever buy it.
You could make it work. You could definitely make it work. It's just.
I feel like you need some type of Hawaiian shirt to go with it or something.
No, I don't think so. I think you go completely plain with everything else and you just pop that thing on your head.
Okay.
I think the problem when people are trying to match up hats, sometimes they try to get too wild with how they're connecting everything.
Yeah.
If you got something wild like that, keep it plain and simple and then just put that on your head.
Honestly, that's like I said, until quarantine, I was a very on-field or like patched hat, like regular, OG colorway hat. I branched out a lot. And honest to God, from branching out, what I felt like the most was simplicity with a lot of these hats. Simplicity to me, it makes that hat a lot better because even like, okay, prime example, now minus the palm trees, right? That LA hat, that's a lot. That's a bright ass hat, bright ass color. But if you have a very plain outfit, black outfit, something like that, black sneakers, maybe a little bit of yellow on it, some black and red, some black 14s with yellow or something. I don't know. You can make that work, like just as the hat alone because it's so bright. I don't know. I feel like simplicity is the way to go with a lot of these, crazier colored hats.
Yeah.
They're doing some good shit, man. I know. They're doing some good shit. Listen, there's some misses here. I'm not
the verses is a miss.
Yeah, but you know what? At the end of the day, those things are selling for them.
Yeah, it's a different take on the Yankees ex-Mets, but I mean,
like I have no desire to have that hat in my collection.
Yeah, exactly. But if it makes other people buy them, and they're less likely to buy the stuff that we want to buy, then sure, whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine. Third page, okay.
Yeah, they had 38 hats.
There's some good
Pirates
ones.
59.
There's a few good ones here.
Pirates 59 looks good. The McDonald's Pirates one looks good. Cardinals ones are looking pretty solid.
That McDonald's Pirates one was great.
Yeah,
I like it. The Cardinals, first of all, that Cardinals, that color's misleading there too. That Cardinals in pink, right, is actually the same color as a pink undervisor. So that soft pink.
Okay.
It doesn't look quite, and that it's got that butter yellow bottom. That thing, I won't wear it, but gosh, man, I love it. I love it. I just love it.
Talking about that in the live the other day, right?
Yeah, I love it. I love both. The olive and red is better, but I do love the pink with the yellow. I just think it looks fantastic. And then again, that Pirates in red with the yellow is good to me. That Tampa Bay one, lower left, That's a fantastic hat.
Fire hat.
Mhm.
Fire hat. I need
Fantastic.
How you guys feel about like that Miami colorway? So it's got like that vice blue with the beetroot almost. With that Cardinals.
The Cardinals one.
Cardinals is a little much.
Yeah, it's a little much. Is the visor blue on that as well? Or is
No,
that
that's just it's a black hat.
Okay.
It's a washed out picture.
okay?
Yeah.
Any takers on the Washington?
Nope.
The beetroot with the icy bottom.
That's
No.
a pass for me.
Not for me, my friend.
Yeah, that I think that Pierre would be able to pull that one off.
I'm not
Topper Z
wearing it.
store dropping a lot of stuff.
Mhm.
Let me see here.
Yeah.
We got the paddleheads. Did the paddleheads disband? I heard that you can't make their hats anymore.
No, they're now part of the Pioneer League, which is moving to like not quite a wood bat league.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of the new leagues that Major League Baseball is going to run, but not provide players for. It's weird.
Okay.
So maybe the paddleheads, maybe they're like they need to negotiate a new era contract with them still again or something. But yeah.
Yeah, that green eggs and ham. Diamondbacks is calling me. I really need that one. Norfolk. We got the Hustlers, some Flamingos. What are some of the highlights here for you, Pierre? What do you see here?
Well, the Red Sox one I did jump. I did jump on that.
Is that
Listen,
black?
for
Is it black?
is it? Yeah, it's black with a red under.
Okay. Yeah.
And
cool.
that listen, if you're looking for that Diamondbacks green eggs and ham, I mean, it's there for you. You know,
I might have to do it.
I know. Dude, listen, I get it, man. They haven't re-released it, right? I don't know how many there were in the first run when I got mine. Not many.
Mm-hmm.
So, dude, I get it, man. If you guys want it, go get it, man. Go get it. But I do like that Mets with the orange under. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that one.
The Tigers one is funky.
Different.
Yeah.
The Tigers one, I'm not feeling that one.
No.
I'm not, but I don't know, man. There's some really, really good stuff here, and there's some that I would just be like, nah, I'm all set.
San Diego's cool. Not bad.
But
Sorry.
can I ask a question though? Like,
I feel
to
like
me,
the UV's forced on that one.
yeah, the UV
Yeah,
doesn't
it is.
like my fitteds and Hat Heaven both have done this with a gray under, and it looks fine.
Yeah.
You don't need to. You don't
Gray
need to
or
do
green, you're good.
I agree. I feel that way about a lot of hats. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of hats to me that would have hit a lot better had they not have color undervisors.
Yeah.
Just how I feel about it.
You.
It's not that it's bad. It's just that I feel like it doesn't add anything. Like sometimes they just don't add anything to it. You know.
Yeah, and we've seen some places evolve where they first started just slapping the pink or blue under on things, and it didn't make any sense. And some have evolved to figure it out, right? Others still are doing the same thing.
I agree.
Like ecapcity is still just slapping these unders on things that don't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got a couple wonky ones.
Yeah, but that Flamingos hat, right? That just came out with Hat Club.
Yeah, and
it did.
I think MILB did the hometown collection with it on
they
their
did.
main site too.
Yep.
So
It's been for a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And then I picked it up. Just picked it up from Topper Z because I missed on the other two.
I got you. Okay.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Yeah, cool. Topper Z, get your stuff. You'll probably get it faster than ordering domestically too. So that's what's cool about them. Locker Room Downey dropping some stuff. So some Mexican baseball. Are these some of them are they alternate logos or are they just new teams that we haven't seen?
So some of them are Element logos.
Element,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep. The Sultans, the bottom right one is an Element logo. The top left one is the Tijuana Toros. It's just in a San Diego colorway.
Yeah.
And then the bottom left is the Olmeca de Tabasco, which we have not seen as of late.
I have some Ebbets Field versions of
Yeah.
the old school ones of that.
Yeah, so it's one of the few places where you can get Mexican lead hats.
What's the one in the middle?
I do not remember.
That one's interesting. I haven't seen that one ever, I don't think.
Yeah.
I've seen it before. I don't remember
Yeah.
what the name of the team is, but I've seen it.
It's a cool looking logo.
And
And then Diablos has been around forever. That's probably
that's Chivas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't like the. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that two-tone red and green.
I kind of like it a little bit, but I feel that though. I understand I 100% understand not liking the hat. Like
it's almost like a Christmas hat.
It is. That's the thing. Like I got the Mexico soccer hat, and I like that hat, but it's a little Christmassy, you know.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, the TJ one in San Diego colors is really cool. I think it's so close to San Diego. I think you can. They're touching each other, right? San Diego and
pretty
Tijuana.
close.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're super close. Super close.
I remember outlet mall shopping in San Diego, and then someone's like, "Hey, look over there. That's Mexico." Like, "Whoa, that's cool." So, locker room and Downey, get your assorted stuff. Ooh, okay. So we got some Serape with LA. Is that LA Galaxy or LAFC? I can't even.
LAFC.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. What do you guys think of this? These they're almost there.
Almost
there.
There.
There's something off about them. I don't know.
LAFC, give me a black visor with the Serape under.
Yeah.
And get rid of that eagle side patch. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe keep it. I don't know. But I don't like the when the visor is the same on both the top and the bottom.
Yeah. I got a LA Dodgers one in the works with but don't worry, it's not going to be the top and the bottom Serape, just the bottom. So
the Expos I think is passable. I do see how the Marlins, how that under visor does fit.
Mm-hmm. The Marlins is the best one out of here. I think, right?
I would agree.
That Expos one was Topper Z had that one a while ago.
That JB hat is so good.
JB.
Or the E from Bodega.
Yeah. It's a nice hat.
Yeah.
Like the Yankees hat's almost there. But the patch is just, I don't know, it's just
the red.
Yeah. Yeah, they lost it. I feel like they just lost detail with that patch.
Yeah.
You just need some dark. You need dark.
A little bit.
You need something dark to hold it together, or else it's just gonna bleed.
Yep.
It's almost there though. Yep.
Yeah. But all right, locker room and Downey. Then they had some more stuff.
This is all their Dodger stuff that they dropped this week. Well, some of the Dodger stuff. They had a lot of stuff that I didn't necessarily put on here, but
the purple's kind of interesting. You haven't really seen a Dodger hat with purple and cream like that. I don't know what they did to the 80s.
What's the under visor on that? Pink?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
It is pink on the purple one.
They should have done lavender.
Yeah, that would have been way better. That's not a terrible hat, though. I feel like I have to see it, but that's not a bad. I kind of like it, but again, lavender would have been way better.
Yeah, I think the lavender,
kind of like how they got that cream color. They could have done a lot. I feel like they could have done a couple different things with that.
Cream's not much different than gray. You could have done a cream under.
No doubt. Yeah.
Yeah, they look
the LA above it doesn't look too bad either. The black one with the pink accents, it got the cream LA.
The patch kind of just gets mashed together.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree.
And then that one LA Dodgers World Series. I don't know which World Series that is, but that's the worst patch. Look at that thing.
Is it their first one? Does it say first World Series or something?
No, the first World Series is the one against the White Sox, right?
Okay. Wait, which one don't you like, Pierre?
Middle row on the right. Yeah.
Middle row all the way to the right.
Is that olive and pink? Is that just the pink martini?
That looks like a terrible patch. Oh my god! Yeah.
Yeah.
How you guys feel about the massive Filipino flag on the middle?
Yeah, I mean, if you're Filipino, I guess it would be nice, you know.
Like it's huge, man. I just took a picture of a bunch of my World Baseball Classic ones, so I guess maybe recency bias because I think the flag size on the World Baseball Classic is fine, but that is huge
Huge.
on the LA
Covers
one.
that whole panel, yeah.
That's like a pink lemonade down there, right? I mean,
Yeah, with the pink front.
yeah, I'm good, man. There's not much here that I'm like,
No.
wow.
It's Dodger stuff. I'm gonna pass on all of it.
The winner on that one, that page to me is the purple one, honestly.
Yeah, the purple one stands out. The olive one isn't bad to me, but I'm not sure if that's the first time we've seen it. But locker room with Danny. Grandstand.
Finally got a website.
Yeah.
They did?
Yep,
Hey, get out of here.
they do.
Wow. TJ will not have to go there as often.
He will though, because they charge $15 for shipping.
Damn.
Yeah.
He did
They use
curbside.
they use like UPS Express or something. So
Oh,
Yeah, but Locker Room of Downey started that way too.
Mhm.
When they first
Yeah.
released their site, it was like that too.
they're down to $6.
Yeah. I bet this place will get there too. I think Locker Room of Downey was there too.
But yeah, I think they still need to work out some kinks. Their pictures are not great. They don't have a section for just hats. You have
They'll
to do
figure it
like
out.
a search.
They'll figure it out, man. It's gonna take some time.
Yep.
The real winner's got to be the black and red White Sox, right? People going crazy for that hat.
I like that Bears with the orange under.
Yeah, Bears ain't
That's
bad.
cool.
yeah.
Is navy and
No, it's black.
orange? Oh, it's black.
Yep.
Okay. Self-side hitman we've seen before. I think Hatline.
Yeah, but the gray, they're calling that the Irish edition. It's got a gray. The baseball in the side logo is green. So they call that the Irish edition. That's new. Something we haven't seen before.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Grandstand. Just Sports AZ. I believe this is called the
Oh.
Hot Mess.
It is.
Edition.
It is a hot mess, and the answer is no.
I'm not
Some-
mad at the
some of these are close.
the Diamondbacks one is okay.
Mm-hmm.
The Dodgers, I usually hate Dodgers with the outline. It's passable.
No, man, that looks so. These look cheap.
Yeah, they do. I feel like there was just no thought into it.
The Cardinals hurts the eyes. The Chiefs ain't bad.
I think the ones that use primarily blue with the pink accent look the best. The ones that have a lot of pink look like it's your TV's out of focus or needs some
Like it
contrast.
hurts the eyes.
Yeah.
It's such a strong contrast.
Yeah.
I don't
I don't
know, man. These look like fucking optical illusions. I'm all set.
Yeah,
It's like those 3D stuff, like
yeah,
you
they
put
do.
3D
They
glasses.
look like 3D glasses.
Yeah,
Yeah, put the
Oh.
3D glasses on.
I don't like this, man, at all. This is one of the worst slides I've seen in a while.
I don't know about that.
Diamondbacks is not bad.
No,
You don't know
Diamondbacks.
about that for you. I said for me. This is like
Yeah.
one of the worst slides I've seen in a while. I don't like it.
Huh.
I mean, what's the point? What's the undervisor on these, Gray?
Gray. Yep.
Yeah, it looks great.
Well, at least they did that, I guess.
Yeah,
Well, Hot Mess, aptly named, I guess.
Yeah, they named it.
It was accurate.
Yeah. These ones are a bunch of, it looks like throwback NFLs.
Team. They call these the team color classics.
Cool.
I like
Anytime
some
you
of these.
do- Yeah,
Yeah,
anytime you
a
do
couple of
the
these are cool.
Seahawks with that blue with the green, you
Yeah.
can't go wrong there.
That's
I ordered the Raiders one.
Yeah, I think looking at this stuff, right, I would want to go for the stuff that looks old. Like the Seahawks one doesn't look old school.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
That could be like a hat that came out. Like that could be like a current one.
I think it's the
The
green.
Steelers. I hate the Steelers. I hate them, but I like
the
the
green.
hat.
I think is the
Yeah.
differential in the Seattle. I think it's the green because
Yeah, they use
they
silver
switched
now.
from that like almost hunter green to like
Yeah,
neon.
you're
like a
right.
Volt.
That's it.
And their new logo is it's got like a swoop on the back of the bird head,
Yep.
kind of like a feather type thing. So
I kind of like the 49ers and the Raiders.
mhm.
I like the Raiders. I like the Steel. I like the Steelers. I like the Cardinals on this.
so the only miss on these for me is they use word marks on the back instead of the NFL shield. I don't know if that was their choice or if it was.
What'd you
forced.
say? What was it?
They used word marks on the back instead of the shield. So I don't know if that was them or if the NFL said they had to, or New Era said they had to. But that's the miss for me on some of these.
That feels like it's
For sure.
probably the NFL.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
I feel like the Raiders one is really nice, but the execution on some of them, like some of the embroidery didn't look clean. Maybe because of the size of the logo. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, but they're also these are like
old stuff,
old as shit.
Yeah. So, but yeah, good stuff. Lids, releasing more of the champion stuff's kind of rolling out. These were not pre-orders; they just went straight to sale. What do you guys think of these?
I like them except for the black one.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. These look like they could almost be like locker room hats, you know?
Yeah.
I like them except for the Lakers ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like the Lakers, but I will say that these aren't bad.
The bottom middle one. No, I mean, if the Celtics had won a championship and they came out with that hat, I'd probably buy it.
Yeah. I think the bottom one's the best one.
Yeah, I agree.
Right. But, you know, they'll slowly roll out different ones and they'll ship the other ones. So, you know. Leaders dropped a bunch of stuff. So we got a olive with a black outline on the bottom, White Sox, and then like a cardinal. I don't remember what the under is. It like a yellow under or orange?
Pink.
Pink? Okay.
Yeah.
Going pink. And then some of the top ones, it looks like they're just remixing some of their existing designs and new colorways. So
I like the middle top.
Yeah, I do too.
Dude, that Cubs one was so close. If they would have just used a different front logo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The regular Cubs logo has got to be one of the most boring.
It's
It is.
Once you have one
Sometimes it
blue
works.
one, you're good. You don't need any more.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes I feel like it works. I don't know. Sometimes, like, you know, it looks nice just plain, but it's pretty big.
I mean, as an on-field, great, but as a fashion cap, there's so many other choices they could have done.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Cubs fans probably want some of these just classic C's.
Yeah, they're serving their local market probably, and
Yeah.
that's the logo they use. So, you know.
Yeah, I'm not a Cubs fan, so I'll pass on any of those C logos.
Yeah, it's TJ saying Cubs looks good in person, and he's White Sox fan. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's saying a lot then.
Yeah, I'm not the White Sox one's not bad. It's interesting because they very you don't really see the White Sox done with the outline that often.
Yeah.
I think that's the batting practice, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know if
I don't like it either.
I don't like that black outline.
It's all right. I feel like it's okay. Yeah, I don't think it's crazy, but
Not on an olive and pink hat. Maybe on some other hat.
Oh, it's pink under?
Yeah, that's a pink under, I think.
It's a martini. That's a bootleg martini.
Yeah. Pink martini.
I do like the top. I do like the leaders brand caps.
Yep.
I do like the Cubs one. I really do. I just don't like the White Sox one. I'm out, man. I'm out.
Yeah. But they do a cool thing. They release the stuff in stores first, and then they release them online. So
that's dope.
Get your stuff. I think they got some new stuff coming next week too. So shout out to leaders. Capologist dropped a 2-pack. Well, it's a 1-pack. You just decide what color you want. So basically, we did Pennywise, the old and the new version. So that's removable by Velcro, and then comes with a SS Georgie enamel pin. So if anyone's interested, this is the third set of the Mario horror mashups, I guess. So we dropped that one. The other one to go with this, we're releasing on December 18th to go with the anniversary of Scream. So it'll be Ghostface.
Okay. That's tight.
Yeah. So grab that at the Capologist if you're interested. Still dropped a bunch of lavender hats. How you guys feel about this?
Fine. I'm not going to rush to buy it, but I can see the appeal of it.
Why lavender though on that Expos hat?
Why not?
I'm a Toronto
Why?
guy,
Where's
and
the tie-in? Where's the
I did not
tie-in?
rush to buy these.
Where's the tie-in? Where's the lavender bottom on that Expos hat tie-in to anything else in the hat?
If we could say that about just about any other color
No.
undervisor we've seen.
No, I don't think so.
I feel
that's
like
true.
this is like they kind of reaching a little bit. You know what I mean? Like it's a little bit of a reach because it's like they're not even trying to correlate. They're just throwing the color on the bottom and saying, "Hey, buy that." You know, it's not.
Yeah,
like
because the Blue Jays one has some tie-in, right? The Blue Jay one,
Yeah.
at least they put. I don't know.
It looks like it. It looks like it. Yeah, it looks like the patch has like some lavender in it and stuff like that. But
These guys are the same guys with originators of the peach bottom in their profile pic in their Instagram. So it's like they may be using the same formula as the other originators of the other bottom.
okay.
So yeah, these are, I don't know. They're a local store I want to support, but there's nothing here that makes me want to rush out and buy them. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm good on these.
and you're not gonna meet many people with more Toronto hats than me, so
Yeah.
saying a lot.
Yeah.
Sneaker Room is continuing to milk the Kiwi series, I guess.
I'm wondering if they're having some delivery issues because they promoted the crap out of these and they had
Well, they showed all of the pictures
all
of
15
all of them.
of them, but but they're like waiting 3 weeks between each drop. So
maybe they just don't want to maybe they just don't want to throw them all out at once.
Yeah,
could be.
They're just staggering their. I get it.
Yeah, because this isn't their only business, right?
No, they're sneakers. They're
Yeah,
just
no,
doing
no.
that.
It was rhetorical. It was a rhetorical.
Well, I answered it, so
it was a rhetorical question, but I think probably trying to spread this out a little bit. But I don't. When they had the sale on the first batch, I picked them up.
Mm-hmm.
They're surprisingly nice. I mean, they're not bad hats. I think the Angels one looks good. I think the Mets one looks good. The Phillies is just kind of plain to me, but
yeah,
I don't know. It's it's different.
Do they do these in wool or poly? Do you remember, Pierre?
I think poly.
Okay. Because they're a New York store, right?
No.
Where are these
they?
guys out of?
I don't know. Jason would know more than I would.
I think they're New York.
I feel like they're New York. They got the white guts. I could be wrong, but yeah, I don't know.
Nope, Jersey City. Sorry,
Jersey shit. Okay,
well, close enough.
Close enough. Yeah.
Yeah, especially when you live in Iowa. It's all
Close enough. You just gotta go for a swim in the polluted Hudson.
Yeah.
There you go.
Get over to New York City.
If you make it. If you make
it alive. Every time I drive by there, I always see people in those paddle boats. I'm like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want any of that water to even splash on me.
See, these hats are an example of once you kind of include the color of the undervisor with the patch, it kind of flows a little bit better. But with the Philly, there's no incorporation, so it's kind of
it's behind the 2008, I think, but it's very clear in both the Angels and Mets versions that there's a connection.
Yeah,
I do like that
the kiwi juice on it.
I do like that Angels logo.
I do too, Jason. But what would have been badass if they did the halo in kiwi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that would have been crazy.
Yeah.
Which one's the best one out of these
three?
One to me. Do you guys think the Angels?
Oh yeah, the Angels.
Yeah, I think that's the best one on this page.
Yeah, I'm there with you guys.
But imagine, dude, that would be a contender for one of the best hats of the week if it had the kiwi halo.
It's a good hat. I don't mind it at all. I bought it. I haven't got mine yet, but
go ahead. Sorry, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Nope. Finish.
Yeah,
I was just saying. Yeah, I think that's a good. I mean, I think the Angels one to me is the best one.
You picked up the Angels one or no?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, these are cool. These are cool, man. They're all right.
Yeah, as our resident plant expert, though, Pierre, eating too much kiwi at one time is poisonous. So maybe that's why they kept the halo as yellow.
Huh.
Yeah. All right.
That's an interesting tidbit.
Yeah.
And here is the land of terrible.
Damn, you go off drop. You just killing them like that?
No, listen. I used to buy from ecapcity all the time. I used to love this place, man. And now
Struggling to find a good hat here.
Can I go through this real quick? Is that okay, Leon?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I have to get out. I have to get out my. I have to get out. I have to get out my system. So
talk your shit.
You start with the first Angels hat, right?
It's almost there.
No, it's really not. Like what? Like why a pink bottom?
The pink bottom's confusing. The patch is on.
Because if it wasn't a pink bottom, it would just be a Hat Club hat.
I guess.
The Hat Club wouldn't do a patch like that, though.
Diamondbacks. I like that.
Yeah, that one's passable.
Second Diamondbacks, I'm okay with that. That Atlanta hat is an aberration. I mean, look at that thing. A red over brim with that. That hat makes no goddamn sense.
Wait,
then you got
but hold on. What makes you hate it so much, though?
The mint. Why the mint? Where are we going?
Mint with red? Like what?
But why the pink?
Wait, what pink?
No, I'm just saying. If that was pink, what would make that different? Is it the color that you hate?
I don't think I'd like that in pink either. And I've said this before. I don't like. I'm not a huge fan of two-tone hats with pink unders.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that.
For me, it's like it's way too much going on. I like the cookies and cream. You know what's beautiful about cookies and cream? That Hat Club collection.
Yep.
Black with just a pink under. No frills. And it looks good. The contrast looks great. It just looks good.
If you feel like if this hat was all blue, you would like it more?
Possibly, yes.
All blue with that under? Yes.
Yeah.
I would be more likely to buy it.
So it's the red. I get where you're coming from.
It's red and mint. Just, I mean, it's like chewing a stick of Big Red and a stick of wintergreen at the same time. It doesn't.
I like it because I'm not gonna lie. I like that teal Angels with the red that they dropped. I'm pretty sure it dropped with this drop. I like
it. Could be on the next page or
I like that shit a lot, but.
All right, so we move on to honestly, this should be my weeper. I should get rid of the other weeper because this one's it. I mean, this is an upside down Bulls logo with a 6-time champions patch.
Terrible.
And then a blue under for what goddamn reason? Like why? This is terrible stuff. Like you're looking at
put a red under on that thing.
Just don't make this hat.
Well, that too, but
don't make the hat. Don't make the hat.
Under visor is the third mistake. The first mistake is the upside down. The second mistake is the patch. The third mistake is
I can see the person who put this together. Ha ha ha! Upside down Bull logo. What it looks like. I'm not going to say what it was. Yeah, we're gonna put a blue under on this thing. Like, God, man, this is terrible.
It's like 14 and edgy.
The blue White Sox. Not mad at that hat though.
No, that's all right. That's all right, man. I mean, it's not. Yeah. Every one of these hats, if you just did them normal, you have a better shot at selling them.
I agree.
Then the green one's the watermelon, right?
Watermelon, and then you got like if you didn't get enough of your mint flavor on that two-tone Atlanta, here you go. Here's a Florida Marlins with it. I mean, then you got LA Dodgers. Just pop a mint under on that one, and then let's just take an Expos hat. There's another pink bottom there. We're just gonna fast food and just hope. We're just gonna fast food hat everybody and hope it works. This is uninspired trash, in my opinion.
It's pretty garbage. Yeah.
Next page.
It's like this is what happens when you're allowed to work at a hat store, work from home, and you put your order sitting on a toilet. I think this is what it is.
Well, I mean. In the toilet is probably.
Oh, here we go.
Now, here we go. It's very rare that I see palm trees with red leaves, but here we go, guys. We got
Forest Fire Edition.
Now,
all right. Oh my God, that's the worst hat I've ever seen in my life.
No, there's got to be worse, man. Andre, but
hat is pure garbage.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that?
I can see I'm rubbing off on you. Yeah. Now let's look at the Pirates hat for a second. I want you all to just feast your eyes on the Pirates 2006 All-Star Game patch with a blue under for what goddamn reason? Someone explain it to me.
I don't know. There's no help in that.
And then the A's hat with 3 different color outlines and a pink under. Yeah. I mean, come on, man. What is this?
Is there any
Yeah,
good
they're
hats
all-
on this? Maybe the Yankees.
top
The-
left
the
Yankees
top
one.
middle Yankees about the only one.
The
The
top.
left one ain't bad, I guess.
Oh, that team described Yankee one. Look how low the logo looks. It's like I don't know. It's like the logo's trying to run away from the hat. It's so ugly.
I'd be running away from this hat too if I were it. I don't know, man. I think this is.
Only thing worse than the LA with the palm trees on it is to just center the whole thing too. Like, ugh.
Bro,
Gosh, what
that
happened to
LA
Ecap
hat
City?
is so goddamn ugly. I have never in my life seen. It's so lazy because it's like, what were you trying?
Listen,
Well,
we've shopped at ECAPs for a long time. I don't know what has happened. We've tried to get him on the show.
If Hat Heaven's got to be so happy that Ecap City hasn't figured out that they should just be doing regular shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because honestly, you know how we're talking about like the normal is now the different.
Mm-hmm.
Like what we consider normal like a year ago is now different. That's like Hat Heaven's like claim to fame now. It's like just stick to our roots, just do the right, just do nice clean hats with simple color flips and things of that nature. Ecap City was like that.
Yeah, they were. And they did
They
a
were
lot
like
of collabs, and they brought a lot of collabs on. You could buy hundreds from them. And...
Dude, I think the best thing that could have happened to Hat Heaven was this place trying to do crazy shit that just doesn't work.
Man, bro, there's some badass hats on here, bro.
Right, but think about it. Like you narrow you start to, as a consumer, right? You start to like narrow down who you're going to buy from. And what ECAP is doing right now is I'm telling you, they're losing customers by the minute.
Yeah, but I agree. And I 100 wholeheartedly %. I feel like I could give a whole spiel about that because at a point in time, you start feeling like you're getting taken advantage of. And to me, like as a consumer, if I was a fan of Ecap City and that was a place that I shopped, looking at this, I would feel like I was like they were trying to take advantage of me. I'd be like, you're just trying to throw shit at a wall and hope it sticks at this point because it doesn't. You're just doing anything and expecting people to buy it. So how many of these hats did you buy expecting people to buy that ugly ass LA hat? You know what I mean? Like how many of those do you have? Because it's like you're gonna have to try to like sell that now that you have that. So if people don't buy it, then you're gonna just be forcing your fans and your customers, forcing that hat down their throat until nobody. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, it's
terrible.
It's lazy.
Lazy and terrible.
Just
ECAP. Oh man, here comes ECAP's little brother, Andre. If you're not aware.
It's like they're sharing.
No, exclusive was like my first dose of like, what are you guys trying to sell me? That was my first.
I'll say there's a couple of good ones here. So
these aren't bad though.
There's a couple good ones. That Diamondbacks one, that red with that like tan under, that thing
Tampa's not bad.
The Tampa, I mean, just about the entire bottom row except for the Angels.
No, that Atlanta baby blue with the yellow is ugly.
I like that.
I'm not mad at the Angels, that like navy and volt. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
No, but the patch looks like it's just like it looks like someone.
Yeah.
It doesn't look. It just doesn't look finished. I think
I like
Atlanta infrared ain't bad.
Why don't we narrow our focus here? Three best, two worst. Everyone go. Andre, you go first.
Diamondbacks, Tampa Bay, and I mean, wait, can I pick the regular Yankee hats too, or just
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh well, shit. Then just that 90. What's that? 99 patch or 96 patch?
96, I think, right?
Yeah, 96 Yankee patch probably.
It should be 96. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And what's your worst?
Ooh. Damn. Probably that Atlanta one. The baby blue one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that one. I don't really like that Florida either, honestly.
I think
it's okay, but
Florida's okay. The Florida one's okay to me. It's not the worst.
No, it's not the worst. It's definitely not the worst. I'm not the biggest fan of it though. I don't like that Atlanta one though at all.
What about yours, Jason?
Let's see, 3 on this page. Ooh, so I like the Diamondbacks. I'm a sucker for gold thread.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go with the Tampa Bay, And then my third is a tie between the Marlins and the Atlanta Braves red and icy.
Okay.
And the one I'm getting rid of is the highlighter, Angels.
Yeah, I would too. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm going to give away my secret. That one's gone.
The worst logo ever with Volt. No thanks.
You hate that logo?
I fucking hate it.
I fucking hate that logo too, bro. I know.
Yeah.
I try, but
You either love that logo or hate that logo.
Look at Leon up there. Leon's just like he's just itching to tell everyone what he likes here. So Leon, what do you like?
So if I'm using my money, I'm
Yeah.
buying the 2 Yankee hats and then the infrared Atlanta. But for these purposes, I'm not gonna count those Yankee hats because those are just regular Yankee hats.
I agree. Yeah.
I'm going infrared Atlanta. So that's like that J Tips colorway and done it in a different team.
Mm-hmm.
Something about that Tampa is not bad. It's like that grape,
Yeah, it's
that grape juice with like
I
that
like
teal.
that.
It's not
That's
bad.
nice. That's a nice hat, man.
Yeah, and I don't know. I might be on the outs on it. I'm not mad at the navy Volt, and even the baby blue with the butter Atlanta. I think in hand that's not a bad hat. One I'm getting rid of is the Blue Jay one though. I don't know what the hell's going on with the Blue Jay one.
Yeah,
That's
that's
disrespectful.
I'm going Diamondbacks, Tampa Bay, Atlanta infrared. I'm dropping the highlighter.
actually, guys, I don't think that's an infrared hat. I think that's just a red hat. I think it's just a bad picture. I'm looking at
If that's a red hat, I'm switching mine to the Marlins.
I think
Yeah.
it's infrared, man. 'Cause
No, I'm looking at the website right now. It's red.
They call it lava
Fuck it.
red. Are they calling it lava red?
Nope, they're calling it red.
That fucking thing's infrared though, man.
That
I
should
don't know.
get
Whatever.
3 sizes too small. For some reason, every hat that I've ever gotten, like 7 sizes too small.
Because
I bought a 5/8, and I swear to God, it's a size 7. I'm like, wait, what? Who measured this? Like,
because friend of the show, Al Harrison, he pretty much buys every Braves hat there is. I'm pretty sure he said that's infrared. I think he has both those hats too.
Does he have it already though?
No,
Yeah, I
he
think so.
just came out today. The Atlanta Braves, the baby blue one just dropped like 2 hours ago.
Really? He posted
Or
one.
5 hours ago, I guess.
I don't know. Whatever. Well,
He could have gotten it in store, I suppose. They tend to do that too.
yeah.
Exclusive fitted? Yeah, but he's nowhere near here.
Yeah,
No, but
he might have some help.
I think he got some help getting it.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. Whatever. I'm calling it infrared.
It's red.
It's not. It's well.
Guys, who
in
cares?
infra, it's followed by a word called red. So, infrared. But, all right.
it's
Agree or
some kind of
disagree?
red.
Yeah.
I
It's got
don't
red in
care.
it, man.
I gotta be honest with you. I don't care what color that hat is.
All right. Moving on. Fam. I think the Twins was
No, nope, not the same.
not the same.
Yeah. Oh no,
Different?
Hat Club did that one
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
a long
That's
time
a nice
ago.
hat. That's a nice hat.
That's a good ass hat.
Yeah, I do like it. The Sports World one to me was better.
White guts.
Yeah,
The sports world, yeah. That would look better to me with white guts.
and it has a cotton crown.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I don't know. I like cotton crowns, man. Cotton crowns are all right to me.
I actually don't own any, but I mean, I've never really heard anything bad about it. So I assume
Yeah. I don't know. This is okay.
Yeah, Yankee is the red Yankee is cool. I kind of like the hat.
Yeah, there's nothing to hate on this page.
Yeah.
No, there's really not.
Nothing I'm going to run
I think
out.
they
with.
should-
Yeah,
the-
nothing that
the
I'm going to
desert-
pay the extra shipping for.
No.
But
Yeah.
I might get
Well,
that camo because you can't get
I like-
camo anymore.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah,
right.
or discontinue the 6K camo. But yeah, get stuff, fam. They're Russians raiding in Germany, right?
France, I think.
Compound. Finally
No,
came out.
they're in Germany.
Oh, they in Germany. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Compound finally came out with some fitteds. They've been rocking with the bags for a long time. This is the first time they did the fitteds. It took them a while, but kind of underwhelming. I don't know. This was something that I really wanted to get, but now that it's arrived, I'm kind of disappointed. I don't know.
Yeah.
You guys familiar with Compound at all?
Yeah, I've seen the 7 snapbacks around. I think once they start doing some of the other colors, we'll start liking them.
Yeah, simple. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
Hopefully, they do some collabs with some players because I know like Kyle Lowry wears it. Sometimes you see Melo wearing the hat, so it'd be interesting to see if they do any like player collabs.
Yeah.
Compound, kind of running the mill. For you caps.
Ugh.
Yeah. Maybe that Atlanta's infrared.
That one is, yes.
Okay.
For sure.
That was a rough looking patch.
Yeah, it is. I don't like that patch.
See some Negro League stuff.
The White Sox one that came out today isn't terrible. Again, the pink
The
bottom.
one here?
Yeah.
Why the pink though?
I know. That's the one thing. Make that a gray, and that's
my
gray,
fitters
green.
did that. My fitters did that in a gray.
right.
Yeah, green would work.
Or a green, I think. A green, actually.
There's olive and red Yankees 2009. That one's not bad.
No, those 2009 World Series ones aren't bad. If you're a Yankee fan and they're giving you variety from a color perspective, those are okay.
Yeah.
And honestly, that Atlanta infrared, I know you guys just talked about it, but I don't think that's bad. I don't even mind the patch on that. That's what it's going to look like, man.
Yeah. Is that Star? Is that Detroit Stars?
Yeah, they listed it as Dallas Stars.
Okay.
So
that's not, that can't be
right. It's not a Dallas team though.
Yeah. Okay. That one's not bad.
No.
It's different.
Yeah.
Homestead Grays.
Cool. Yeah, we've seen that.
Yeah.
They've done that. They've had that before. I bought it in store.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. And that's with the embroidered patch, right? The ones that we have, I think, is
embroidered patch.
The woven
and it
one.
wasn't made in Vietnam.
Man, that's a superior hat then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for you caps, this isn't bad.
No,
yeah, it's not terrible.
Packer came out with like the multi.
Yeah,
they
did this in Mets.
Yep.
First, right?
Yep.
I like these.
Yeah, they're not bad. The colors are different.
So each
like
panel,
the Mets came in blue, right?
Yeah. So each panel is like a different material.
Yeah.
Corduroy, different rugs. Looks
it's like Danny Dionic did a Yankees hat.
Packer. These can't be cheap either, right? And it's so weird to me. They always bend the brim and then take the pictures. It almost looks used.
Yeah.
Yeah. A couple of stores have been doing that a lot lately.
Yeah.
Noticed that.
Yeah. Get your stuff at Packer. Stashed. These are not off-white, right? These are just regular white. I feel like these would get dirty really easily.
We've seen this from Stashed.
Yep. Where they do
not these. Yeah, remember they did LA.
Yeah, with the MLB stuff, right?
Yeah.
Anything stand out here for you guys, or just kind of regular looking stuff?
Kind of regular. I like the San Fran and the Raiders ones, both of them, honestly, but pretty decent. I mean, just regular stuff. You know?
I love how there's Super Bowl patches on the Raiders and the San Francisco and LA Rams. Like, all right, we're just gonna slap a picture of a helmet on the side of it.
Yeah.
I think it's because they didn't play any. Well, they played the one Super Bowl.
Yeah,
and they got whooped, right?
No, they played a couple.
They played against
in
the
LA.
Patriots in 2001, right?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, they weren't
They
LA.
were in St. Louis back then.
Yeah, you're right.
In Brady's first one, right?
Yep.
Maybe it's like a city thing. Maybe they can't.
Didn't they just play a couple years ago?
They did, and the
Patriots.
It was probably the ugliest Super Bowl ever.
Well, they got shellacked. They didn't.
They didn't get shellacked.
Yeah,
it wasn't. It was close and ugly and nasty. It was a terrible game to watch.
Yeah.
I think those are probably the white ones would probably look better in like the off-white to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my fitteds did off-white. They look
absolutely good. That's to me. That's one of my favorite collections of the year. I can't even lie to you. That collection is.
Thank you, Andre. It's about time someone said that out loud.
Jesus, that
I think that was an underrated collection.
That Orioles hat, bro. Come on, like what? That is just a classic hat. You can't. I don't know. It's just and it's wool. It's just like there's a lot of good things behind those hats. But
now those you got to make sure you take care of because those things are gonna yellow over time and whatnot. But those hats are beautiful, man.
Yeah, I threw mine in a bag as soon as I got it. I was like,
Yeah,
So get
that's what you got to do.
But all right, cool stuff stashed. Bronx Social.
Uh,
No, these are just standard grays and greens. A little change up from them.
They look
White
like they
guts.
are almost like vintage stock or something. Like
Yeah.
that Cincinnati one looks really old. I don't know.
Yeah, how do you guys may be able to answer this for me because I'm not hip, but how do people get so many stocks in that? And like, oh, because I mean, like T-Mark, for example, all his hats are like old as shit. How does he get that?
they're not really old as shit. He's just got these are just like Cooperstown caps that they're buying.
Nah, bro. Now, I mean, I'm not saying some of them might not be, but the T-Mark hats that I have are like old ass Yankee hats, like flat embroidered Yankee hats. Not even.
Oh, that's a cool. No, but you can get them that way.
Yeah.
You can buy them
you
that way.
just
So,
order them.
and they're actually, and listen, honestly, Andre, they're cheaper.
I need to find out.
You can get the wool hats with gray bottoms, right?
Yeah.
Are cheaper to buy than the polyester versions.
Damn. Where do you get them though? Like you
get in with a hat with a store that sells hats, right?
Mhm.
And probably what I'm not gonna say what he did, but what I know happens out there is they get close to a hat store, and then the hat store buys in bulk whatever they want.
Yep.
And then they go post-production on those hats.
Okay, that makes. I mean, yeah.
Now what he did with Hat Club, that's different. But I'm saying in general, usually what happens is someone gets in close with someone that has a hat store and that has a New Era account. Says, hey, do me a favor, buy me 100 of those hats in various sizes, and then they probably take a little bit off the top.
It makes sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge you $2 a hat because you're leveraging my New Era account. Then he has those hats, but the flat embroidery you can still get them.
Okay, I didn't realize you could just order that. I thought that was something that, like they just weren't made anymore. You know?
You can.
Okay, that makes.
Do these look like they have no flags? No, can you order the Cooperstown?
Yeah, sure. Can you get them without flags?
Cooperstown you can get without flags.
Okay,
but you know what's interesting is I did suggest. So this is what I was talking to. I'm not going to say who I was talking to about it, but we were talking about going all the way around on a hat, not post production. I was trying to talk to someone and say, why don't you just get the Cooperstown ones without the flags and go all the way around the hat? However, New Era will not allow you to customize those.
Yeah, you can't change the.
No,
you can't change it.
As soon as you change anything, any detail about the hat, they slap the New Era flag on the side.
Yep. Yeah. Cool. Learning stuff every day. Anything stand out to you? I mean, if you don't have it, the Brooklyn one's pretty cool. No flag, green under. Like the LA.
Listen, they're all nice. They're clean, simple.
Yep.
Cooperstown hats and anything with a green under, I love.
I agree.
That Philly hat with a green under is beautiful.
Beautiful hat. Yeah.
Yeah. So like let's play a game. If you don't own any of these, which one you buying?
The Phillies.
Phillies? I might get the Brooklyn.
I have the Brooklyn like that.
I like the
No, but we're playing if we don't have any of these.
I would still go with Phil. I
like that Cincy too. I ain't gonna lie. That Cincy kind of nice. Kind of like
Cincinnati's been getting a lot of love lately.
They have.
Yeah.
I agree.
Jason, which one are you taking home?
Anyone but LA.
Does Brooklyn count in that?
Nope. Brooklyn doesn't count.
Okay.
We'll get you the Brooklyn one.
All right.
And that green New York Mets one isn't bad either.
Yeah, that's a good hat.
Yeah. It's almost like it could almost be like an old St. Patrick's Day hat almost.
I'm not sure. Did they wear green for a year?
No, what the hell was it, man?
They had damn, what was it? I got one right behind.
Lou's in the comments. He should be able to tell us.
Yeah, resident Mets expert.
I think it was one of the Irish like all-star Irish something. I'm pretty sure that's what they did it for, but pretty sure it was an all-star game.
Well, we'll find out. Lou will write something in there. Let's go to the next slide while we're waiting for his answer.
Yeah, Fitted Hawaii dropped a couple hats. They have like because they're in Hawaii, they have like really weird. I mean, it's not weird for them, but it's weird for us, I guess. Like their release dates, release
they
times.
They dropped at 4 p.m. Hawaii time, which is 11 p.m. my time, and I guess midnight. your guys'
Yeah, like a midnight drop. It's kind of interesting.
Mhm.
But yeah, if you want your fitted Hawaii stuff, get them from Fitted Hawaii.
I don't that one on the right, I don't like that.
Yeah, I
That
don't-
whole design, I don't like that thing.
I like the
Yeah.
black and silver. I'm not Hawaiian, so that doesn't have any cultural significance to me.
No, it doesn't have any cultural significance to me. I just don't like the design.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's funny, right? Because like sometimes the Hawaiian stuff, if they do crazy colors, you wish they do like muted and kind of like plain stuff, and then they do the plain stuff, and you're like, okay,
Yeah.
where's the funky stuff? Does it have
Yeah.
floral under? But
No.
yeah. I have a couple of their hats. These ones don't really. Yeah, I'm with Pierre. These don't really do anything for me. So now we got some different stuff. So, superhero stuff. Gave you an all over in case you forgot how the Death Star blew up. Fourth quarter shop with the Washington Icy 808 all day with another one of their drops. Paw Socks did I think it's a deaf awareness hat. Is that correct, Jason?
Yep. It is.
Yeah, and it's only $20 right now.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
That is cool.
Corporate dropped another hat with friend of the show, Ty. I think this is a metallic gold under.
Yes, but it's also got a suede visor.
Okay, but the crown is like poly.
Yeah,
That's
the
interesting.
crown is poly. The visor suede, and it's got the metallic gold under with the gold elements in the World Series patch.
Okay, that's different. That's cool. And then Ryan from Noble North dropped alternate for the Frost A because he's Canadian. It's got a metallic over. What's the undercolor on it, Jay?
It's same.
Same.
It's one of those over under visors. Yep.
Cool.
Right.
See anything you like here? Pierre, you flocking to get the Death Star reenactment?
Death Star is an absolute no.
Pierre has that one.
The death awareness or that one that I would do. A corporate, I'm definitely on that one. I love what Ty Mathis is doing to make Cincinnati cool again. And then the Noble North one I like, but I'm going to tell you guys what I don't like is those visors over time.
Yes.
Look terrible.
Yeah.
They yellow.
They don't maintain the sheen.
The gray ones, the silver ones like that, they turn yellow.
Yeah.
Yes.
They turn yellow.
They get
I
less
have
shiny.
one right here. I have a Patriots one. And it looks yellowed. It's I don't gosh,
I'm not a fan of those either. I actually got that Hat Club dropped the Raiders one recently, and I got that. And when I bought it, I thought it was just a gray bill. And I got it and it was like that satin. And I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. Because it's one of those things too. If you scratch it by accident, it's donezo too. It's like the material's kind of
Yeah.
What bothers me is just the yellowish tint that ends up attaining. It just doesn't. It looks bad.
Yeah. Like Seattle and the Dodgers, they used it like on their on-fields years ago.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they did.
Old stock.
Yeah, the one with the compass on it.
Yeah, some of their old stock, and it just doesn't maintain.
It doesn't age well,
sheen.
man.
Yeah.
It doesn't age well.
Yeah.
But it looks good for the picture. It definitely looks good.
No, I don't want to take away from Noble
Yeah.
North what Ryan did with that hat. I love that hat. I just don't. I don't like that type of visor.
I remember when he dropped this last year, it flew, and people
yeah.
were so upset. Like you couldn't get enough of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, Jay, let's talk about your keepers.
Shit.
Yeah, we've already talked about it. Olive and red Cardinals. It's my hat of the week. The minute I saw it, I knew it was the hat of the week. Love this thing.
Did you pick it up?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. The Prince of Patches. His collection grows.
Yeah.
The Prince of Patches.
Sleeper. Yeah, I don't know why this one's sitting. Maybe it's just because they did the feather, plain feather a couple weeks ago, or they've done this patch and feather combo and a gray bottom or a green bottom. I can't remember a few months ago. But yeah, this thing.
Icy. It was icy with navy, right?
It was icy with navy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what I'll say is this: I think you know what I think it is, Jason. I think people sleep on it or don't like it, maybe because I don't think pink is that great with Royal.
Yeah, it could be. I know. Probably one of the issues is this
White
one
guts.
dropped before the Tigers one, and I think people were waiting on the Tigers one. And then when they didn't get it, they didn't go back and get these other ones. I don't know. It's just
No.
yeah.
White
I-
guts.
I really
Black
think
Friday
that
fatigue.
Royal
guys-
sometimes gets kind of. It's almost sometimes it comes across as gray a little bit almost from
the
a
contrast isn't good enough. Like the
yeah,
contrast isn't
because
strong enough.
even I've noticed that I have that I think it's 2001 Patch Hat Club drop. It's royal with the pink under. It's like an old hat, but then they just redropped it not that long ago. But then even like the Cubs that just dropped like 2 weeks ago, it's like it hits, but only in certain angles you really notice that pink that just stands out with that royal. If not, it kind of just it just kind of gets lost in the sauce a little bit. I feel like I don't know. I like it, but sometimes it just.
Leon, like navy and black with pink looks better.
I would agree.
Yeah.
But like royal with pink under goes if you're used to seeing.
I'm not gonna say I don't like it. I'm just gonna say I think like
on a Royals hat or on a Blue Jay hat, I don't mind the pink.
Yeah, I agree.
I
don't mind the
maybe
pink
it's the
either.
combo like that. This isn't a standard on field, so like the pink kind of feels weird. Maybe the white guts, the double.
what's funny? What's funny? Chris K, who is colorblind, is telling me Pantone 294 looks good with pink.
Yeah,
Your
that's
color,
Dodger blue. Because that's Dodger blue.
Makes sense.
your color, but he's colorblind.
I know, but that's Dodger
Literally.
Blue. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just surprised not a single size of this thing sold out.
I love you, Chris. Remember that.
It could have been they ordered a fuck ton because
it
the
could be.
Navy one went crazy, and then they just ordered a lot of them, and it also could be because they just dropped the feather the patchless one like 2
Dude,
weeks
if
ago.
this thing was navy and pink,
Gone.
Yeah.
it would have blown out. It would have blown the doors off. I'm telling you.
I'm surprised that hat's just sitting.
Yeah.
You think they ordered just a lot?
Yeah, I think that's part of it. Maybe white guts, maybe feather fatigue, maybe people haven't recovered from Black Friday.
I prefer. Listen, you know what I don't like about this hat? I'll tell you guys honestly. Besides the royal with the pink, I don't like. I love that leaf, that feather logo on the front. I don't like the fact that there's a feather there and a feather on the side.
I agree.
If you use that lowercase a, and maybe
or you stick a Hank Aaron patch on it, this hat's gone.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
All right. Or any other patch.
Would have, could have, should have. We're all Monday morning quarterbacks on here. So
I love the Navy one though. The Navy with the icy. I love that hat. So,
that's a great hat. It was
Yeah.
in my top 50 this year. You're a top 50 this year.
Yeah. It's a great hat. But, it could be a multiple things. It could be just that they ordered a fuck ton.
Yeah.
Right? And what do we know? And they could have sold a bunch of them.
Yeah, but yeah, all right.
Who knows?
I don't know what else to say about this thing.
Got it.
It's like bad quilt work. Like grandma took a break.
No, this is
Yep.
pretty bad.
Their embroidery machine broke in the middle of finishing this thing. So
As did
It's
their
like
brain.
the slide didn't load properly.
As did their brain as they made the decision to put this thing out.
Yeah.
It's all broken. This is terrible. We don't even need to talk about this one. This
No.
is garbage.
Yeah.
All right. Keeper of the week, Brandios X Hat Club Black Santa. If this becomes a yearly thing, they release a next ethnic Santa next year. That'd be pretty cool.
Are you pulling for China? Are you pulling for Chinese, Leon?
If they don't make it, I'm gonna make it.
That'd be badass.
Yeah. We're gonna do a low bond Santa. But yeah, so this one, Black Santa, can't get. I bought it instantly. You bought it instantly. It's a great hat. I don't know how well it did or it's doing, but
it's
there's
food size is still available, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not shocked that there's still stuff left. I mean, anything that's non-MLB sits for a little bit now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Actually, only the big head sizes are gone.
Yeah, I bought them all. Great hat. Yeah, keep them coming. Sleeper of the week, the Bodega. something about this hat. It's just different. The fact that they use like logos that you didn't expect, like the San Francisco G, the magenta button. I don't know how I really feel about it, but it's a cool looking hat. It's different. I like how they had some, I guess, runway to play with, and then it's got the coast to coast with LA being on the left and Boston being on the right. Like, I don't know. It's not a hat. It's a hat that, like, when you first look at it, it's kind of confusing, but when you kind of break it down, it's like an interesting hat. Right.
Yeah.
When I first agreed to buy it, I didn't realize it spelled bodega. I didn't realize it was a coast to coast thing. I just was like, oh, cool. It's random logos. Okay, cool. I'll buy it. And then upon further review, you know,
once I realized it says bodega with the logos, it jumped up a few notches in my book.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, because like most people don't look at the Montreal logo as an E, so it's like there's no other
choices.
Yeah,
you have no other choices.
Yeah, so there's also no other E. So it's like
what would have been cool though, like if they had done like, you know, Boston, the Orioles, Detroit, then did a sideways Washington Nationals. You know, that would have been cool.
That would have been.
Then the Giants and then Angels.
That would have been dope. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I guess it's like a silent L in this one.
Bodega.
Well, what is the Montreal? Did you explain what the Montreal logo is for?
For E for Expos.
I'm wondering why they didn't use an Anaheim logo for the A instead of.
Well, they have the LA. They have an LA
capsule.
connection. They have an LA.
Okay. That's what I figured it probably was, but I'm just wondering.
I wonder what the LA connection is, though. We'll look at that later. But
well, they're saying coast to coast, right? And then also they did a LA in the capsule. Like there's a Dodger hat they released also.
Okay.
So they kind of go together, I guess. But yeah, so that's my sleeper of the week. Weeper was a compound hat. This is a hat that I've really wanted for a long time, and I guess when it finally came, I had been in like no rush to buy it, so I just kind of had it in my Weeper. I think they just missed the opportunity.
They did. They missed an opportunity here, right?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
So,
they'll come out with better ones. You know they will.
It's not that it's like the hat is exactly what it should be, but it's just not exciting that it's like now you release. It's just weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like right after Black Friday, right before Christmas, you know, people are, you know, kind of slowing down, and then you just drop it. It just seems like weird timing. I don't know. Maybe I mean, like they control their brand. Like they could have decided to release a fitted a long time ago. It's just weird that they decided to do it now. So that's kind of why it's my Weeper.
Yeah.
I've wanted a hat like this forever. So, compound.
All right, my keeper of the week. I got to tell you, man, this thing is beautiful. Black with that tan undervisor. And then you've got like just gold accents throughout, and the gold just pops off that black. This hat, Cubs hats of late have just been getting tons and tons of love, and there's been some great stuff out there. But this one right here is incredible.
Yeah.
I can't say enough about this hat. This thing is beautiful, and anybody who would see this in hand, I would have a hard time believing you wouldn't buy it if given the opportunity. Great hat. So my keeper of the week is the Chicago Cubs World Series champions patch from Sports World.
Yeah, I criticized this hat a little bit on Jason's top 9 earlier in the night for a lack of outline. I kind of take it back on the side patch. I didn't realize it's almost raised. That's pretty cool.
Oh, dude, that hat right there is one of the prettiest hats I've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I took this. Think about that. Yeah, slightly.
It looks raised almost. It's like a really cool.
Slightly.
Like, how they did that. That's. It's. Cool
I picked this over the Cardinals hat.
Really?
That's not because Jason. I picked this first.
I picked last. So
yeah. I picked this over the Cardinals hat. I thought the Cardinals hat was great, but once I saw this one live and in person, I'm like, all right, man, this one's better.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I love them.
My sleepers of the week were these Washington Stars hats. These are still sitting on the site. I love the original colorway. colorways, which were really in that blue, white, and red family. But doing this flip into the Padres colors, I don't know, man. These just killed it to me, and I can't believe these are still sitting there. You know how much I hate walnut unders, but I love the color walnut and other places such as the crown and in the logos and whatnot. And these all have green unders. This is an incredible capsule. And I'll say, yellow, and Leon knows how much I love yellow, that gold with a green under. I think it's an underrated combination. And that's my best of the three, honestly, is that yellow crown with that yellow hat with the green under. So these were my sleepers of the week.
Mine must be sleepwalking its way to me because it's been taking forever.
Oh, bro,
Still not here yet.
Which one's your favorite, Pierre? Is the middle one your favorite?
Oh, the top one.
Top one? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I love it. It's just simple, green under on that gold. It's just a really good looking hat.
What were you saying, Andre?
No, I was gonna say I've had hats that have been in Providence for a week and just have been arriving late. I was supposed to get a bunch of stuff today. I've only got 2 packages this week. I got like 15 in the mail. Just I don't even know what. I have no idea when they're coming. So hopefully.
Yeah.
But
I'm never gonna feel bad for you Americans for slow mail. Try being Canadian.
Oh yeah, what you go through.
And then when I say that, someone from Australia goes, "Try being Australian."
Oh, and I see some comments. It's not even an HC shipping thing. It's a post office thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's being compounded by the fact that Hat Club's not getting stuff out really fast right now, right? And then
no, I think all my orders from them have been getting out.
Yeah, all my stuff went out.
A long time. It's
Bro, here's the thing. My hats went out. My Black Friday stuff, like I got, before Black Friday, that stuff went out. I just haven't got it yet.
Yeah.
Like it has been shipping it's been in Providence since 2 days after they shipped it. Normally, they send it priority or whatever, like 2 day or 1 day, whatever, and it comes. And now it just, for whatever reason, it's stuck in limbo.
It could be a staffing thing too.
Well, guys, I got to tell you, right? So like, even Hat Club's admitting in their Instagram stories that their shipping is slow.
Yeah.
So like it's starting there, and then it's getting compounded by the fact that the Postal Service is dealing with COVID-related staffing opportunities, and it's slowing everything down. So there's a lot of slowness, but it is starting at the root at Hat Club. I had to call to get my. No offense to them, but they're overwhelmed. Man. There's a lot of stuff coming in, but it's holiday season.
Yeah.
But I had to call to have all my stuff shipped to me because I had like 12 orders just sitting in limbo.
Me too. Yeah. I agree. Yeah.
It's hard to imagine like if like another one of those crazy big like pre-orders come in, and then like what room are they working with? And it's just like they have an expansion problem, I feel like. So, no one feels bad for them. I mean, they're selling hats hand over fist, but people really want their stuff. So
makes sense. Yeah.
They got to figure it out. Weepers.
I mean,
I didn't notice the shoes.
The bunny slippers. Come on.
This thing is just
I have no context of
this thing is just goddamn terrible, man. I mean,
is this even a good scene in the movie?
It's a small scene.
I don't know, man. Like, listen, here's my problem with this hat. Okay, it's like the seam running up the middle of the hat is almost thicker than the logo.
Yeah.
This is like. Like we had Casey on here, and Casey must be like, when Casey looks at this, Casey of Klinkroom and Brandios fame is probably looking at this like, God, what the hell is this thing? Because he knows better than anybody that this is not the way you create a logo for the front of a hat. Now, this isn't Hat Club that did this. This is just the logo.
Yeah.
This is it's just terrible. It's like it lacks detail. It's just this pink boy with bunny ears. It's like, it's just stupid.
Almost the same color of the pink hat. Too.
This looks like I ran into my lid store. Said, hey, do me a favor, embroider like some little kid wearing a pink bunny suit on the front of my hat.
Yeah,
it looks like clip art that they just use their embroidery machine, just like plop something on the front of a hat. This is a terrible looking hat.
Yeah, it's a bad hat.
Looks like all the hats that those digitizers DM you on Instagram, and you look at
And
their page,
instant block.
and then these are all
And
like
do me
the
a,
hats
yeah,
they make.
and do me a favor. Do me a favor, Instagram digitizer people that keep soliciting business from me. Stop starting it with, "Oh, dear sir, I'm so respectfully asked." Like I'm gonna just respectfully block.
I do.
They go right to ignore.
I don't know how many Pakistani sportswear companies I blocked.
Oh my god! Let me show
Especially
you.
when they hit me up again. Why haven't you responded to me?
I saw people like this hat too. This hat is garbage.
That is
I don't-
garbage. The hat is garbage.
If you're a big fan of the movie, I could see the appeal of this one.
This is a poorly executed hat. I would prefer if they took the bunny slippers or something,
Yeah.
the bunny slipper, and just put it on the front of the hat.
Yeah.
Yep. I
What
could see
about the tongue, the stretched out tongue? Would that be a better hat?
No.
Pink under?
No.
With the pink under?
On a pole?
Yeah,
Yeah.
on a
When he
flagpole,
gets to-
frozen to a flagpole.
God no.
But all right,
Stupid hat.
that's our keeper weeper sleeper
Oh, crap.
segment.
Wow.
Did you have anything that you saw, Andre?
Oh, my
Keeper wise?
My keeper was probably that purple 99 Yankee with the pink under that Sports World drop.
All right.
My sleeper, damn, hold on. I'm gonna give you my weeper first. My weeper I changed because originally it was that highlighter pink what is that hat? Minnesota hat that Sports World drop.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
But I changed it to that LA hat that ecapcity. That shit is
The
horrible.
Christmas burning trees.
Oh my god. That hat is, I don't know. My sleeper though, I don't know what my sleeper is, honestly. I do know that maroon one, that maroon Tampa Bay from Sports World with the teal under. I screenshotted that one. I like
That's
that.
good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Those are all good choices. If I could change my weeper, I would change it to the ecapcity slides.
Just in general? Just for their downfall?
Bro,
Actually, next
We've
time
asked
I'm
them to come on. We've
so
asked them to come on. They've
bad.
agreed, but they've never secured a date. I don't know if they ever will. I hope they will. Like, I'd
probably
love to
not
talk
after
to,
hearing some of this. I mean,
I'd love to talk to them.
no, but you
figure
know
out-
what? Constructive criticism, like people like, listen, there's other YouTube channels and what out there that I feel like just like, like this is great. This is great. This is great. Like, you're not making anything better.
It 100%. 100%.
Like you learn so much more. And if your ears are open, critical feedback, constructive feedback delivered the right way, that's what you learn the most from.
Mhm.
You don't learn positive reinforcement's fucking great.
Yeah,
It feels good. But what you learn from is the constructive.
absolutely.
Like
It's
when
not honest, and people are being disingenuous when they allow that shit. And like I said, that's why I said, to me, at a point, it starts to become like, if people don't say anything, it's just like you letting them take advantage of you by putting that shit out, because they shouldn't put shit out that's bad. I mean,
Do you want to fool people, or do you want to really put out the best product possible?
that's what it boils down to. You can't fool somebody with the shrubbery. Like, you can't. Like, you're trying to do something that's exclusive. Don't oversaturate something that, especially with, like, you got to be careful. People got to be careful with the under. I feel like people need to start being very cautious about the undervisors, because the more you start kind of, just putting that on anything, it's going to devalue that in an instant. And it's going to make it to the point where that becomes so mundane that you don't want that anymore. Because that's exactly what the all over print in 2005. Right now, I feel like they're in a classy era of hats. Because, okay, although some of these hats are a little fatty, don't get me wrong, but you're not going to tell me green eggs and ham or red velvet, something like that, is going to go out of style, because it's a classy hat when it's all said and done, even 10 years from now. But if you keep letting goddamn, I don't know, Guadalupe at the corner store make a hat and just throw whatever color undervisor on it, people are going to stop caring about that shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it boils down to. I don't know. That's just my take on it.
Yeah, listen, I'll say this, and this is what I love about what we're doing here. And I think even Jason has evolved, because Jason at first wouldn't not say negative things. He wouldn't he just wouldn't comment.
I just love everybody, Pierre.
No. What I'm saying is you evolved from a place of just not commenting or not saying it to saying it. You wouldn't say that something was great if you didn't think it was great, but you wouldn't say anything at all. But I think what's best about what we're doing now is it's super honest and just real. So ecapcity, we're not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'll speak for myself. I'm not saying that because I want them to continue to make bad things.
Agreed.
I'm saying it because I want them to make good things.
You want to buy from them.
I miss the old Cap City. I miss when they were Cap City and made good stuff.
This stuff that they're putting out right now is straight garbage.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to sit here and say otherwise when it's just garbage, and fix it. And don't be afraid of listening to the critical feedback, because you can tell, because people are going to start now that there's so many more people making hats right now, right? And there's so much more out there right now. You're not going to get away with half-ass shit.
You're not. That's my.
You're not.
Yeah, that's my whole point.
3 months ago, it didn't matter what you put out there. You could have put a hat with a crumpled up piece of paper as the logo, and people would have bought it.
Yeah.
Now people are like,
yeah.
Now everybody's up in their game. So guess what? That shit's not going to fly anymore.
Yep.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Plus, you only need 3 Cowabunga hats in your collection.
Yeah.
No, you need one in April. You need one in April O'Neil's color, one in Case, whatever. I don't even know the characters anymore. The fucking five turtles and the shredder and all that shit. 4
turtles.
Yeah, whatever, man.
But that's how I knew for sure that they had lost their way by the 18th Cowabunga. Yeah. And I was like, oh man.
Once they did the April O'Neil color, I knew it was time to call it a fucking day.
Yeah, it was a wrap.
All right, so, Leon, you gonna take us away tonight or what?
Yeah. Make sure you guys join us on Wednesday. We will be. Are we doing the worst caps of the year on Wednesday? Can we handle that? Do we need?
We just did it, man. Go rewind back to the slide.
Yeah, but that's for the week. But for the year, I feel like we have to mentally prepare ourselves to do a show like that. Whatever, we'll leave it up. We'll be back Wednesday regardless. We were originally planning to do the worst caps of the year and talk about the themes and all that stuff and have a panel similar to the last episode. But we'll be back. Thank you so much. Make sure you check out Andre on his channel. Do you want to plug your channels so that everyone knows how to get
Proffitt. To it? I commented in the chat a few times, so if you scroll up, you'll find it.
We'll put the link in the description to your YouTube and your IG. But cool chopping it up with you. Yeah, I'm glad you joined FHS and kind of hung around and learned some stuff and continue doing what you're doing. Wish you much success with that. But
you guys as well, man. I appreciate you. I'm gonna post this, on all my stuff as well. You know what I mean? Same thing. And it was dope. I appreciate it. It was fun, definitely.
All right.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for coming on, man.
All right.
Stay fitted.
Take care.